Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Get that out of there.
Happy Sunday to you all. Welcome back, dun, 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 to my channel. Welcome to a good Sunday here, Rant Pack, with time for another, the panel. Yow, yow. Hope everyone's having a good week to start, and I hope last week was good for you too. We got a couple things to talk about today with Drag Race UK Season 3. Double elimination? Well, not technically. We're also going to talk about Dragula. They had the Meet the Queens finally dropped, so we were able to meet some of them for 4 to 5 minutes. Also, we're going to get into Blame It on the Edit. RuPaul had some choices in singles. Dave Chappelle will have his time as well today. We got a lot to talk about. Welcome. Already 100 of y'all in the room. I come with a pen. And I come with an Artemis. That's right. This is some real Sailor Scout shit. Shout out to Don. How you doing, friend? Back in Japan. Appreciate the love for my birthday. Y'all, let's go ahead and get some of me out the way so we can bring my people up into this gig and we can start this up. I know Blake's running a little bit late. Oh, Dooley. I saw your private chat. You too. See, look at that. I didn't have to flick you off. I just did one of these. Read between the lines. All right. You already know what the link tree is. You can find me in all those branches. Just hit one. I'll be there. You know, Airtime and me have a cute little partnership. I just signed another little deal with them. How you doing, Airtime? You can catch me Tuesdays and Thursdays with them, and I'm soon to add another day on Airtime, so get ready for that. Stereo, what's up for the podcast, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And if you want to show your boys some love, downstairs, if you would. Don't have to, but if you would, God bless you. It's Cash App, $ Matty Rants, Venmo, MattyRants, and PayPal.me/MattyRants. Ooh, back on my slick tongue again. All right, so we're going to do it like this real quick. I'm going to bring in the Duel, I'm going to bring in the Mar, and I'm going to bring in the Diggy. And then as soon as Blake gets in here, we'll get jiggy with it. Uh-oh, I did it. Sorry, Will Smith. I don't know if we're going to talk about you today. Anywho, let me start with a little bit of shoulders with a hoodie. On top of that, PhD and cooking some things. It's Dooley _noted.
Hey, friend.
Shoulder
hey,
about.
friend.
Shoulder
hey,
about.
friend.
Shoulder
hey,
about.
friend.
Shoulder
hey,
about.
Friend.
Girl in the market
friend.
showing her dick. About. Oh, sorry. Okay, listen.
So my boo Wendy boo was about that song, not you.
Oh, you're talking about Blame It on the Edit. Don't forget it. Blame it on the edit. We're going to do a live reading today, and I will do this in a very, Shakespearean style for all of you people there to see the amount of credit that needs to be given for how hard it is to write a rap these days. Dooley, social medias, please, friend.
So you can find me on Twitter at _DooleyNoted_. That's _DooleyNoted_. You can find me on the Insta at Duly Noted, as presented below for all of my content, or Dooley Does Food solely for my food content. And then, of course, like, share, comment, subscribe. Follow me on YouTube at Dooley Does Food. I will be recording tomorrow. I figured out what I'm going to make, so, keep a lookout. She's coming.
Fabulous. Make sure to subscribe. Get my friend monetized. Listen, not Matty reading Blame It on the Edit like a Skyrim in PC. I should do like the Android voiceovers for all those TikToks, right? That's sad. That poor lady wants to sing. But yeah, we'll get there very soon. Sorry, y'all. I'm a little litty. I've had my libations today, so you can see I have a permanent glaze on me.
Child, let me catch up. Hold on.
That's why I've been drinking water. You gotta get my agua back in here. Listen, we're traveling over to Atlanta. If you could just imagine the Street Fighter 2, once we have the versus board and they're moving over with the plane. Real quick. We're gonna get on over here. This bitch is an actress now, along with EP. Her titles keep on moving up. I'm so proud of this dreadlocked Jesus. Come on, sister. You get to come in here and flex a little bit. Get him up for Jamar 80. Light Eyes 4. Ha-ha! New one.
What's going on? Thank you so much.
Okay.
Hello.
She's
Baby,
accredited. She's accredited.
well,
Yo.
she has some commas in her profile.
Okay.
Yes.
Things that happened. Okay.
Still figuring out what's going on with StreamYard on my phone, so I'm on my laptop. So this is a little new.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be
And
okay. I know you had
A
to dust
little
off that
new.
laptop. Mm-hmm.
my mom's in the other room, so I
Hi,
gave her,
Mom.
I think she's asleep, but
Okay. I didn't know your mama was visiting today. Or she's still there from
she's still been leaving from the event.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
by the way, get my stuff out the way. Make sure you follow me on all social media platforms at Jamar84, JAMAR84, with the exception of TikTok, which is Jamar840. Amen.
Amen. Thank you for
I still be
being
giving the girls your TikTok on all of the podcasts. So if you've gotten an influx of followers, it's because I be like,
okay.
I really appreciate it. So yeah,
Thanks for being here, friend. I know you're a busy bitch, and I appreciate it. Y'all will be seeing Jamar at DragCon as well as Dooley _noted, and myself, and also the next person to walk up in this piece.
everybody, girl.
We all gonna be
We
there.
all going. You're all
I have
going.
confirmed that I will be moving back to Los Angeles next year. So I'm very excited about that. And I also was given a specific tea today that I found to be very interesting. So there's going to be a lot to come up, kids. Get ready. So yeah, I got a little dateline. So I'm like, oh, now I know when things will happen, so I won't be blindsided like I was for October over all these fucking shows that are about to be dropped right now. Excuse me. Sorry. I gotta get over being able to make content. Like, what's wrong with me? Anywho, let's go ahead and bring him in. I don't know if he is just checking the hairline to see if his barber did him right, or if it's just a little Riley and a little bit. Hold on, it's the shirt for me. Let's go ahead and bring in our favorite tree, dropping all kinds of shade, coconuts, if you please. See Diggy One.
Hey, how's it going?
What's going on? We love the Boondocks shirt.
Oh yeah, there was a Boondocks booth at Comic-Con, so yeah.
Oh, that's right.
I had
y'all
to
did have
support.
Comic-Con. I hate that I'm not out there for those things. Houston sucks. Awesome, C Diggy.
Aw.
Glad to have you here.
Yeah.
Again, Blake's running a little bit late. C Diggy, can you give us your social medias, please?
Ah, that's my first sip. Sorry, Crown.
Oh,
Got to lubricate first. Work. Work.
All right. But y'all can follow me, CDiggy1 on Twitter, Instagram. I'm on Pop Roast as well, Alexander Rogers' channel, and my YouTube too, CDiggy1. Yeah.
Fabulous. Thank you, Chris. And thank you, Ninetale. Hey, y'all popping from work. I bought my tickets for DragCon. See y'all in LA. Yeah, baby. You gonna
I'm
see you
excited.
bomb.
I told the other girls about it on Friday. We are all going.
Aaron Williams, Matty, there's a Pokemon plush behind you. This is not a Pokemon. This is Artemis.
Artemis.
I almost called him Luna. Almost.
And you would have been chopped as I pull out my wand and I'm ready to transform.
Jamar, no.
Almost.
Bitch.
Oh, Matty, look.
She will
look
not.
what I got.
What did you get? Oh my God. Okay, I'm nervous.
My set is complete. So
you got Chibi. Oh my God.
Yeah. She's my least favorite, but I had to complete
everyone's least favorite.
Now wait.
I have Super Sailor Moon. I had to get that too. These are not cheap anymore.
No, they're not. And trust me, I've been looking.
No?
I have been rebuilding my collection here in Houston that I'm going to take with me because I figured instead of me taking myself out of Vegas now, I just do it on my way to LA and be like, okay, girl, I'm just going to move it all back there. So jealous. I need my Venus one though. Actually, lies. Mimi got me the Venus one, so I have my Venus. I just need Pluto and a couple other people, but that's another Sailor Day for sure.
You should have told me.
You have extras? Don't do this.
No, I would have.
Oh, while you were there.
Yeah.
See, look at me, Julie. I was like, you have extras.
I was like, extras.
There were only 3 booths that carried Sailor Moon out of all of the booths there, and only one of them had the Chibiusa one.
Do they not know who she is in the greatness that is of Usagi-chan? The bunny? I can't. The disrespect. All right, y'all. Listen, we got a couple of things to talk about. Low-key disrespect. Low-key.
I know that's right.
Really. Um, Drag Race UK is where we're going to start this. I was going to say, Chris, I want you to give a light review of Venom real quick because I wasn't going to see it, but a good friend of ours told me that y'all had talked about it. It was like, oh, Chris dragged it. And I was like, I hope so because it looked terrible. But
Yeah, so I went in with very low expectations. It's hard to even call it good. It just wasn't great. But the only reason to go is for that end credit. My mouth dropped.
I heard. I was like, oh, we're moving on. Oh, I said,
Yeah.
okay.
You know what? I don't even want to spoil it, but yeah.
No.
It's
Listen,
worth seeing the end credit.
if y'all got matinee money, go see that. Or if you know that person who knows that person that has that one site that's not going to fuck up your computer, that too. But I wouldn't recommend it because we don't promote those things. But if you did, all right. So there you go. VPNs, children. Let's get on over to RuPaul's Drag Race UK season 3. I got to tell y'all, this episode, I need to have everyone's opinion. I feel like we're going to be on different pages today, which I love. Look at God here on time. Before
on time.
Now wait a minute. You let this Leo live, Taurus.
I'm like,
You
it's
let him
5/11.
On time, right?
I meant when I wanted to get this one here right as soon as the screen popped up. That's all I was saying. Hold on. Y'all know him. Let me go ahead and give him an introduction. Listen. A good hat will give you all the advice in the world. Don't get him behind the BMW. He's going to give you a twirl. Let him get it up. It's Blakesha.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. And Leo is always on time. Thank you. On time is when I arrive, Julie.
Oh, my God. See,
Girl,
we
you
arriving
did.
today.
Say
Got suits. No racism.
Hello.
Wait,
How's
I
everyone
hope-
doing?
Did you catch that BMW shade, Blake?
Baby, I caught the BMW. But did you die? Did you have fun?
Baby, the way that I updated my policy when I got home on Monday.
Well,
But
you
did
see
you
her.
die?
Will you see her?
Hello.
Okay.
Are you
Oh.
in August, Leo?
I am an August Leo.
Makes sense. I'm a July Leo.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're more tame.
The lions
Y'all are a
are
bit more
fighting. Wait, I can't.
Cat fight, literally.
Oh, here in Serengeti Pride, Omen G, you are wearing the bracelets. Love you. Hey, panel. Yes, Bronwyn. Okay, so for my birthday, me and Jamar had got to spend some time with Bronwyn in Atlanta. But Bronwyn made me some bracelets. I know some of y'all can't see them, but she has a business coming up here. I believe Honeybee, baby. And yeah, I'm wearing them, girl. I said I was. I like a bracelet. I like a little string of the lion. All right. RuPaul's Drag Race UK. Let's talk about it. First of all, this episode in general, from everybody, just to start, did you like it or did you not, Dule? Boot.
It meandered. When the episode first started, I was like, okay, like we getting somewhere, and then somewhere it hit a left, and I was like, baby, I could have had a V8. Like, what is this?
It just wasn't memorable. I honestly don't. I remember the lip sync, but I don't remember the episode.
The episode made you sad and emotional the entire time. From people talking about the personal struggles in the workroom, Victoria Green or Veronica Green doing her whole exit, from Victoria Scone being kicked from the competition. Unfortunately, that is going to bruise the season for me because I was really looking forward to that bitch.
She was good. She is good.
Maybe because I just watched the episode. I mean, I enjoyed it, but to have a queen that I like in the beginning and the end leave, it was just disappointing to me. I was really sad seeing. I want to call it Victoria. Veronica left.
2 V's went home with
Yeah,
a third
I'm
V
here too.
being in the bottom.
I think I'm frustrated.
Are you?
Very,
I'm
very
kind
bad.
of frustrated because I'm having PTSD to Down Under, and this episode gave a touch of that, and it was like, okay, where are we going? Where are you taking us with this?
Really?
It's not to that extreme quite yet, but I was just having, there were like touches and moments along the way.
Jamar, I gotta join you on the edible train, darling. I saw your post.
I was highly entertained.
Okay.
Ooh, I do have so many edibles. I could take one.
Boom. Chili mango. So I personally like the episode. Personally, I was entertained. I'll be real with you. I saw Miss Victoria going home the moment RuPaul asked her to hobble on the stage to have a conversation about, by the way, we got to ask our doctors to see if he was good. And I was like, all right, looks like that's an out. They only gave her the next day because it was still the same day. You feel me? Because after this, we don't see her again. Right. So the next day, it was already written. Like, what are they gonna do? Surprise, my knee got all better. No, baby, your knee is swollen. It is a Eureka edit. I feel bad for her, but I'm also like, if you come back, don't bring that wrinkled dress again. As much as I liked her, the first episode, all tea. The second episode, all shade.
I don't like this revolving door of like hurt queens coming back. You got to leave early coming back, and it starts a cycle that kind of never ends, and it affects the season because, or like if you bring back a girl, you now have to like do something in your storyline unless she's killing it to justify like why she's back. Like it throws off the storytelling, it throws off the game, and it gets weird.
But do we know that Veronica? I'm sorry, Veronica is it Veronica? Victoria.
See how many V's are in here that throws you
Victoria,
off?
Veronica, Vanity. Do we know that Victoria is coming back? Because I don't remember when she told Eureka she had an open invitation to season 10, but do we know that she told that to Victoria?
Coming back.
She said her quote was, "I think we will see her again." And it was like, okay, baby, I got it. I think they do that just because they see a queen that's probably going to be a favorite, and them leaving so soon, they don't want to lose the milking of that person. So they want to bring them back so they can redo it again. Vanjie is a perfect example. Horrible first episode, but it was memorable because she was basically Gilbert Gottfried in the Latin community. And then it went on over to, I'm just saying, like, I love Vanjie, but let's be real. She could have done the Affleck commercials. All tea.
She is doing the Affleck commercials. We just don't know it.
And if you remember, to my point, for the second season that she came back to, RuPaul protected her with the armor of God.
Like the corset and the pasties that she wore, honey. I'm telling you.
You should have been gone. And RuPaul was like, you're safe. And we was gagged.
Baby, she had corsets and pasties for almost every entire runway.
She wore red for the first like 4
she had a little chest shimmer.
Girl.
That chest glitter, yeah. She loves
that. Baby, I'm telling you, that Chihuahua saw that stage more than Ornacia, bitch. I couldn't take it. Okay, that little tattoo was
been
there
more than
she has that shade.
Ornacia's made more always wins. I'm telling you. Listen. I like this show. I personally was not. I'm okay with the sense of the queens coming back if they are. I'm okay with it on my end. I did like this episode. I do feel like it does start to feel very formulaic, with how it's being presented because of the fact that we're now going back in old seasons going, yep, that was that. Yep, that was that. Yep, that was that. And it feels like they may be borrowing from those seasons. We like the old seasons, but y'all, there's new shit. We can wheelhouse this. Come on now, give these queens a break. Let's get on with the show here. We already know what's up. Bye, Victoria. I'm sorry, but that knee was not Thomas the Train Engine. It thought it could, but it could not. Ouch. Okay, I'm just telling you.
And just as a note to the queens, over 30, your body don't do what it did a long time ago. So like, be careful with what's 20s. Going on.
I think she's like 26. 26, 27.
Really?
Yeah.
I said that a couple weeks ago. Yeah. Oh, can I say one more thing? The other thing that's on my mind for this episode is, especially if we got that tea about them rushing through the fucking season, I feel like we're starting to see like the garment separate at the seams. It's like, okay, a bitch then got hurt because y'all was rushing through some shit. The girls don't look like they have as much time to like prepare their faces or their garments. Like you can see where it's starting to fray and look a little ashy.
Let's see. I'm trying to make sure here. People talk about people posting spoilers. I'm trying to verify it so I can make sure that's taken care of. But at the same time, like Dooley is saying, I agree. Apparently, they verified it was 5 weeks, 5 to almost 6 weeks of filming, which is not normal for them. So it was like basically an episode every day or every other day. Or something. They had to film something because they had to their days that come back and forth. I feel bad, but also I'm like, that's reality TV. If you're given that time frame, pull up your shit. I mean, it may not look the best, but come with it, girl, because that's what you're given. I hate it, but I'm like, let me be casted. All right, bitch, we're only doing this for 4 weeks. I have a little silent screen. Move on. Like I'm here to win. I can't be thinking about how fast this is going. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot. It's a lot to do, especially with you needing to sew, coming up with ideas. Some people had cell phones, Holland, to help them out with their stuff. But you know,
Don't remind me.
yeah, that part. Not get eliminated. Girl.
Cheated.
I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. Signed what contract? Anywho, next day, Victoria's gone. RuPaul has come into the workroom, giving you a Tide packet, and she decides to give them a challenge of trade proportions, I guess. RuPaul
trade.
The app was fined her based off of Grindr and Tinder for the straight butch man looking for vagina. I'm making this motion because that's what I assume RuPaul thinks a vagina would be like. Anywho,
what is it called again?
The vagina. It's just up and down. Okay, so I would like to just this already is going to be discussed. Okay, we're gonna get there. Also, Raven, I was like, look at how I mean she painted a tan on that time. Stop it, Matthew. Okay, and yes, Bobby, go on ahead, Ella. I was here for this. But let's go through some of the people. I found Vanity to be accurate. I was kind of surprised she didn't win. It's like RuPaul's laughing at her jokes. Oh, nope, not good enough. It was a funny bit. The bets, what she said, bets. I was like, oh, okay, I know exactly who this is and where they're from. Jamaica. There you go. Scarlett was a hoot, apparently. I didn't find this as funny as Ru, but I also found the humor in what was going on here, whatever that was.
I don't know who this is.
That's Crystal Versace. That is Crystal Versace.
Did Raven paint her?
That's right.
That's what it looked like.
Crystal Versace for brown skin girl. There it is.
That looked like
she was sitting behind Beyonce.
Like her name is Ronnie. She's from Long Island, and she came here to fuck. That's it.
Wait, not Jersey Shore. Wait, I can't.
Come on, Snooki's little brother.
Yes. Okay.
Right.
I found what was funny is that Crystal painted on bad acne, and I was just like, okay, girl, you had time to do this. Now,
what's going on here?
Now, this queen said, I'm going to Folsom, and it's gonna be that. And y'all hoes can't take me. I'm into group play. My house is clean.
And I'm a professor.
Girl, that's a librarian.
That
is the creepy librarian.
Come on, librarian.
They're supposed to be given like mask, and nothing about this meets the assignment at all.
Gets there and goes,
nothing.
Hello, and it's like, what is happening here? And the eyebrows.
It felt like how little work can I do to win to be in this challenge? Like you literally just put a harness on and called it a day.
I love her though.
I do, but it's still giving go-go dancer a second.
It looked like she need to breathe. Like she's holding the air in. Like she needs to like exhale. Like,
she's the girl you see in the club, and you're like, oh no, but low people all trade like that. Like they going home with that man tonight. I don't understand it, but yeah, the harness. I mean, God bless it. It was pulled a little tight. It was pulled.
She rubbed a little double Scorpio on the bridge of her glasses.
Not double Scorpio.
That aroma.
Bitch, not double Scorpio.
Bitch,
English label.
Help me
Bitch, you see it.
So Charity Case is determined to do an American accent, a Southern one at that. Huh.
It was giving me American Horror Story Roanoke tease.
So only episode 7. She don't get the full credit. She'll just be a guest starring role on that episode. We'll find her on the 3rd queue. Poor thing. I forgot to put Kitty's picture in there. There we go. I'm sorry, Kitty. I gagged. I laughed.
That was my favorite.
That was funny.
Yeah,
that was the best one. She should have won.
Okay, should have won. I'm already seeing Kitty might be given a lot of safe this show. I'm feeling that sense. I want more for Kitty because I find her to be hilarious, but I'm also like,
She's
ooh,
the jam.
Rue's well,
I was gonna say she's the Bimini. She gonna be like doop to
No,
doop to doop to doop,
I
and at the
think
end it's
she's
gonna
the
be like
Bimini.
boop.
I agree. I think
boop.
she's very Bimini,
She's
and
the
she's going to
Bimini.
take it.
okay.
The other hat, I'm waiting on her.
So right now
she's
she's just in
blossomed.
gear. We just need her to change gears real quick. Like, okay, bitch, because RuPaul lives for Kitty, like lives. So it's almost there, honey. We watching you, sister. But Scarlett wins the challenge. All right.
Sure.
Hey,
Sure,
Rufus.
Dan.
Okay.
Sure, Jan.
Did you not do River Medway?
Oh, I forgot River's picture. I'm so sorry, River.
She was the creepy IT guy, essentially.
Yeah.
The ones with the blank profiles.
I'm sorry. I also forgot to put Theresa May in there. But that wasn't shade. I put this together. I'm sorry.
What about the
called
other
them the
one?
group shot? Damn it! Wait.
What about the cute one?
Oh, Ella Vidae. Oh, that's right. I did forget people I liked. Okay. Let me see here. I'm so sorry.
Damn.
Okay.
Hold on, babies. Let's get them
That was
back
like
up here.
reverse.
Let's get them back up here. I apologize. No, it's not. Ella Vidae, yeah. Oh, yeah, I like Ella.
Baby, that's the Jackie Cox of the season.
Except, cute.
Looking
Yeah.
real good in the drag.
I'm right.
I thought Jackie Cox was cute.
I mean, more cute.
Meh.
Not.
More
I mean,
cute. like my type. Jackie's cute, but this is my type cute.
I
Like,
would take it for a ride.
the polo fits, honey. That's all I'm saying.
Ella
Like,
Vidae look like Bob the Builder.
and yet fix it.
And-
Yes, you can. Okay.
Okay.
Look like Bob the Builder.
I'm telling you. Venus Love Chain Circle. All up in
Not
here.
Venus Love Chain.
All up in here. Artemis, sit back. It's gonna get nasty. All right. Now Theresa May also had a pretty funny one too. I thought was hilarious. I was like, okay, Theresa, you was doing a good job. River, I forgot the picture. No shade, low key.
She looked like she just finished shopping in Hollister, and she got a 2-for-1 tea, and she bought some
Hollister, bitch, she's at Modell's.
I would
fragrance
say
on the way
I
out.
don't
Not
know
Siri
how.
interrupted my comment.
because Siri was like, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Did you?
Okay, Siri, thank you.
Listen, it's a editor's fit pant for I'm trying to remember my Express days. There was editor, there was what were the
I
names
don't
of
remember
these?
them.
They had names for
There's
everything.
editor, there was bootcut, there's the Blake.
Mhm.
I think executive was one of them too. I forget. Y'all remember for the girls who worked the retails days, y'all know what it was. We had to learn them stupid names for those badly
The
built
Zach
pants
was
for
the
people.
extra skinny.
I always need the like room.
Where's the Raheem? That's what I needed.
The
Baby,
Raheem.
Baby, the Blake fits me.
Well-
I bought those constantly.
And of course the Blake fits you.
Right.
Of course.
She had stretch.
It's the 2% lycra. I'm telling you, God bless you, American Eagle. That's the only
I
thing
was
I will
gonna be shady
buy.
and say it, but then you got there first.
The only thing I will buy there
It was the
is
stretch.
the one with the Lex. All right, so they got 2 runways today, everybody. Happy Camper is the first category. That's something that they brought home to the competition. Happy Camper. They said they need to look like someone who's walking children in nature. Stole a line from Tammy Brown. Send Tammy Brown her check. That's the one, okay? I forgot this is on the BBC. No money, no funding. 2, this is Camp Couture. They're supposed to make a look out of camp materials. There's even the aluminum foil pans back there, which I was like, that'd be the worst thing it's going to take so much time to get that right.
When she said, I'm going to make a whole garment out of this, I was like, you are going to cut yourself up trying to use aluminum foil to make an outfit.
I said bottom 2 the moment that happened. I said, there go Taste with the Brillo pads.
Yeah.
I'm going to do something again. All right, do it. See what happens. But Scarlett got a 20-second head start, which was really funny because she looked like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo in a running start. Like them long legs, like it took a little bit to get that little engine going. But everyone got their materials. Whoop. Now they're making clothes. You know how this goes. There goes the Tide Pod that is RuPaul. And here comes her black sister, Raven.
The fact that they are the same skin color is
No,
a
Raven's
problem.
darker. Raven's darker. Raven's
I hate
darker.
this. So I saw somebody sent me screenshots. So over the course of the last week, people have been editing her Wikipedia like article, and they edit her ethnicity. So first it was like Russian American, then it was Nigerian American, then it was Wakandan. Like it just kept changing.
Congolese, one of them too. Like
Congolese, yeah.
I was like, how y'all gonna? Okay, listen. She likes her coffee, no cream, no sugar.
She looks Italian.
I mean, you could see that there's a tan. Like, Mama has a bed. You know what I'm saying? She'd be squeezing her body together, be sitting there in the bed. It's okay. I mean,
she looked like some bacon you left in the oven too long. This is ridiculous.
I mean, well, Raven. Technically, you won over Tyra if you really want to look at it, bitch, because you paid on the money, honey. Okay,
Raven could like fall in the spectrum of all of us. Like that's weird.
Yep.
Considering how pale she was on her season and the All-Star season, like, girl, you were alabaster 6 years ago.
I always said eggshell. You know,
milk of magnesia, even.
Just a little AA grade egg, $1.45 at the store, depending on where you go. There was a coupon. Poor thing. Go ahead, Tanning Bed. Tanning Bed and RuPaul now have talking to the rest of the queens here, as the queen who idolizes her, who has not yet found her perfect shade just yet. Crystal Versace and Raven continue to have a conversation here. Vanity even received some tips on how to paint like a better black woman. So I was like low-key entertained with all of this. I was
there
like,
was
Raven,
some irony in that.
You know, like Vanity, RuPaul. Well, you can get some tips from Raven. I'm like, I bet she can. Like, that was a gag, but it was also, I mean, come on, sis. You're sitting there in the shade, literally.
Oh my god!
Like, girl, we're looking at you at a low lit club. Like, come on. But
where was the lie?
Funny how Charity is sitting next to a black, Matty, bring it in. All the black folks in one room, nigga. You know what?
It's a whole family reunion.
Let it go.
Come on.
It's a family reunion.
She was feeling kind of pressured. Hold on. Woo! All right.
Gyrating on this land.
I'm just saying, this picture is sexy.
You're more than your hips and your thighs.
More.
I know she apologized, but still.
Hug your neighbor. Hug your brother.
Y'all would have been mad at me if I didn't say nothing. I'm just saying now. I'm just look, but I swear. All right, we're gonna get off the help and we're gonna move on over to another picture. Oh God, stop it, Matt. Let it go. Okay. Let it go.
Not the help.
Woo! I'm telling you, Raven played viola, and Crystal, you was kind, you was smart.
Miss Raven don't burn no chicken.
Can we please? I can't take it.
Right.
I can't take it. No.
Woo! Bring it back.
Did we get them all? Bring
it back.
Okay.
Find your way back. All right. I had to do it. Okay. 500 plus in the room. Thanks for being here on the panel today. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to subscribe. Donate, if you will. I'm on a roll today. These jokes, this edible must have hit. Oh, girl, let's go. Amen. All right. So the one person in that meme who has a shocked face, plus the person who we just talked about, Jessica Chastain over here, are having a conversation. No, let me stop. Charity has a serious moment in reference to discussing their HIV status and how the community has treated them, their dating life, and everything else. And it was a big moment for them to open up and have this conversation. Kitty was a good buffer for this, listening, understanding, and it was nice to see this human side of Charity, as she has shown us a lot of interesting looks on the runway and given very different. This is also something that's very relatable. So look at me. See, I dragged her in one, and I'm a professional. Thank you. But yeah, what did y'all think of this moment and her opening up? We had a same situation with Trinity K. Bonet. being very open about this and discussing this on television. So
And angina.
thank you.
Yeah. I mean, like I think I liked it. You know, I did. I had some other questions about it. I liked that she was able to have this moment. You know, it felt like she had this moment with the right person. Not that there are wrong people, but I think that Katie Sackcloth was a really, like, she gives me very mother of the season. So like I feel like this was the best person to have this conversation with. I also felt bad for her because it felt like there's more to her story that she's not saying on TV. So I'm curious to like what that is, but she sounds like she's in a good place and healing from the trauma of the diagnosis, the trauma of the experience, you know, all of that jazz.
It was the that person that took advantage of me situation. So that's where my brain was like, okay, I know you don't want to drag them too deeply, and I'm sure you may have said something and they cut that out, but knowing she said it, it was like, okay, so this was a situation. It wasn't like, okay, I was this person. It was something fucked up. But yeah, I was happy we got that moment from them, but it also felt like, what's about to happen next week? That's how I always look at it. Like, okay, we get it out the way.
Did we get this out of the way to eliminate you next week?
It feels that way.
It feels a little bit like it. Now I'm gonna drag somebody just a little bit. Our favorite S&M leather pup play here. Shout out to somebody. Veronica Green. Veronica Green.
Well, thankfully she's gone, so we have to go through all that next week.
Chris.
Go through what next week? What, Chris? What?
No, I mean like calling her like, you know, Victoria.
Oh, that part. Well, Vanity. Well, no, we can't mess that up because Vanity is always the last name you're gonna say on top of the V's. It was always Victoria Veronica. It was the cuz, just the cuz. I'm sorry. Look at this baby. I feel bad. Veronica, you do look stressed. I read your Instagram where you talked about how you were going through it. It looked like you were Benjamin Button the like opposite direction during the season because you were just so stressed. Mom, are you in a robe? Are you in a bathrobe? Hold on. Let's talk about this. Veronica helped everybody but herself this episode. Why are you in the camera so damn much? You gave yourself an ambitious project. Look at this behind her. I didn't even know what the hell that was going to be.
She didn't know what it was going to be.
She didn't know it, right?
Crystal needed help with damn near everything. Came to River Medway first. River said, not I said the pussycat. You called me basic. She didn't say that, but she should have. She should have. Didn't you call me budget last week? Next. Like, that'd been me. Like, girl, please. You can do this competition yourself. Kiki later. But Veronica was happy to help her with her look and her design and everything else going on there. And I was so confused by this. We get to a point where it's the next day. Veronica's here the next day.
Yeah, it just felt like, you know, she's a little bit too aware. And so like, one, how am I going to be perceived off camera for not helping these people? So she did a lot of work to help these people. It's like, but girl, this is a competition. So the first person you need to think about in the competition, the same way River did, is your damn self.
Yes.
I mean, unless you were 70% done with your garment and you could give help, girl, this is where we're at. And I'm out.
Exactly.
Especially the bitch that already won 2 challenges, bitch. I'm not sure that.
I mean, girl,
why are you helping that hoe? Why are you
like,
helping
no,
that
girl,
hoe?
you good. But also, like, so that part, Blake, but also, like, look at this. Like, this image right here really sums up that garment. Like,
it's so sad.
It's so
helter skelter.
It's chaotic. Like,
it's
the shit don't go together.
I have like 7 of these screenshots in
Cacophony.
different in completely different angles. I have 7 of them like this. I was like, godly. Every minute she had to get up and speak. It's like, what the fuck? Like, get back to this because it's not pretty. Please get back to this because I'm trying to see where you're going with this, mama. I did not understand. Look, this is literally like the last shot of her when she was speaking to the other queens. I asked her how she was doing. I have a lot to do. I'm really stressed. I said, Veronica, I know the camera is fun and we're trying to get our time here, but this is not done. It's going to look a fool. Please get ready.
And it doesn't match. Like, not that things need to match, but like, girl, you got pastels in this kite and some other ugly shit. And then you got this very like clear rainbow floral, like what is like, girl, what were you doing?
It was lovely. It was nice of her to be helpful. We love helpful people. God bless you, but God bless you, go home, because that's what's just going to happen. And Angela, this may be right. She may have been thinking, oh, I'm out. So let me go ahead and do all this right now so I can leave on like a really nice note. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Was that Roof?
Is that a dog?
Was that Roofy?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I was like, wait. Blake. Oh. Somebody
Oh,
over there.
word.
All right.
Noted.
I'm not your house. I'm not in your home. I'm not in your home. I'm not in your home. All right. So
Noted.
RuPaul decided to try it today. What do we think of this outfit?
Boo.
Did she do this before?
Similar.
I feel
Very
like I've seen
similar.
this.
It's a similar. She wears that color often, like a
Mhm.
lot.
Huh.
I
Not
don't
the
like this
same.
garment.
That wasn't
It's
boo.
not. Yeah,
I don't like this.
We love a front knot.
she needs some jewelry or something on the wrist or the neck or something. She just looked naked. I hate this wig.
Oh, like, where's the wigs?
It's just not cute. It's like it feels like shapeless. It feels unfun. It's not cute.
Uninspired.
It feels on vacation with a Groupon. I don't. I won't.
Palm Springs 2 for 1.
There you go. There you go.
Oof.
San Tropez, we couldn't make it, so we decided to go to Galveston. Yeah, very
You
that.
couldn't go to France, so you stayed in Texas.
That's right. We drove 45 miles, Jamar, down from Houston to Galveston, and we enjoyed the because that's what this is given.
The chicken was lovely.
She lives in Spring. Yeah, very that. That's for all my Houston
Did
folks.
everybody enjoy
Not
the
in
chicken?
Spring.
I love it.
Girl, she drives to 45. She drives 45 to 610. So yeah, go ahead, Rue. Go on somewhere. Michelle looks better than Rue as usual. It's been happening lately a lot. Graham Norton.
Wait, pause. Michelle really looks better because that white streak in her head has given her a whole new personality. That girl has said, "I'm a new woman now, baby."
She said, I
Rogue-
lowered the chest
rogue
and raised
wear.
this hair, honey. What's tea? What's tea? I'm here for it. Michelle might be
Rogue
taking over the
wear.
show.
I'm siphoning all of your superpowers, bitch.
She
Graham
should've bought
Norton.
Manila's wigs earlier.
Graham Norton. I'm on the fence with him lately with some of his questionable judging. I'm not happy with him sometimes.
He wants to give everybody good critiques no matter what, almost.
And then some of his harsh ones are really silly. And it's like, what are you talking about? The one towards Crystal, I'll have to have a conversation about because I changed my mind after watching the episode again because it didn't make any sense after this is being the third episode. It's like, what episode was number 3, number 4? It's like, how are we already having this discussion? And then Nicola, I do not have the last name in front of me. I think it's Coughlin. She's on Dairy Girls. For those who've seen that show on Netflix, it's a good show. If you've never seen it, it's fun. Okay, let's move on. First category is Happy Camper, and Crystal Versace is first. Thoughts and opinions?
It's okay.
It's,
It looked
Very clean.
The mug is everything.
It looked like she like took her like that scene from White Chicks where she's like powder me before she go talk to the boy like just do like it just.
I mean, like, I want to agree with you, Jamar. I do think the mug is right. Like, I think for somebody who, and God forgive me, for somebody who looks the way she does out of drag, to look this way in drag, like, is a transformation. Like, she does something correct, and like, she looks great. It's just a lot for me. Like, it's a lot of highlight up here.
So she does the center highlight part right here,
Yeah.
where it's all focused in on the eye, so that way when the light hits it, it really booms.
Yeah.
Everything else that's happening there. I've gotten used to it, so that's why I'm not marking her too deep. I'll be worried when she gets darker. So
Yeah, I'm not marking her. I think it looks great, but it also feels very Raven, very Aquaria, very Violet Chachki. Like, it feels. I know who her references are.
It has a little burlesqueness to it with how the face is done. Very, striptease sort of feel. She gives, for me, it's pussy. Like when I look at her face, I'm like, pussy, darling. It's clean. It's nice. It's a cute Girl Scout. She's clearly a part of a high tax bracket. Okay. Like they cheat when they bring their cookies to the office. Her dad owns everything. Very much that. They always get the good trips. But yeah, go ahead, Crystal. Go ahead. Kitty Scott Claus is next. I thought this was more this assignment to me. Like I thought it was supposed to be a little campy. She look a little bit like Darian here, but I do like this look a lot.
I was very surprised that she did not get the win for this. I was very surprised.
Well, that second look she had was trash to me.
Oh.
But thinking about the first look, when you compare this look to old girl's look before her, this is actually much more correct. Like she's got the troop number, the badges, the belt, like the little ascot thing. Like this is correct.
Nina West is about to give us Lisa Frankenstein right here. Like, come on, this is camp. Like to me, and the way she presented it was fucking hilarious. This face, like, why?
Yeah.
But I liked it. I will say for me, the winner of this week's episode, who we'll get to in a second.
Okay.
Their look for this was trash compared to Kitty's. Completely like trash. I'm gonna drag that bitch. I don't see her. Okay, sorry. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I can't see a ghost.
Come on, zebra cat.
Thank you. River Medway is next giving you placemat at an Epcot restaurant. What do we think?
It's a mood.
This still doesn't do it justice. When she was walking, it looked better.
I did not like it when it was walking. She was stiff.
I just
barely.
It was stiff.
I feel like sometimes you need to recognize what adding shape to your body does to a garment, and it's not to say that everybody needs to have tits or everybody needs to have ass, but like this would have done well with like some shape to the top or bottom. Like it just looks too stiff.
You know what? I think it would also be better without this hat number situation here, and was done with a whole different wig placement.
You could have put a globe on your head.
I don't know. Yeah, like I'm trying to give it a better feel now, but I'm looking at the belt. I'm like, girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do the Charlotte Russe belt. No shade, a little bit, but
Charlotte Russe.
It's all right, but I just don't. To me, it looks like a placemat.
The whole thing, the whole garment. You don't, Diggy?
No, this picture. This is a bad picture of her. Like when she was walking down the runway, I was like, okay, this isn't great, but I don't mind it.
She also blends in with the background. Like she's the same colors as the lights in the background, so she kind of like.
That always does play an effect with how we look at the outfits too. Is the lighting they use to highlight everything.
They look completely different, Untouched.
Listen, she's been around the world. Nah.
Still can't find her baby.
I don't know, and I don't know.
All right, so this wascally rabbit just killed all the campers at.
Yeah, this is like the Trix bunny on acid.
I feel like it's an Animorph situation or Bloody Roar if we really want to go there. And she was one of the killers. It was a camper that turned into like a killer bunny.
She tired of y'all fucking with her cereal. Give her some cereal. Dang, she just hungry.
This was amazing to me. I don't know why. I just liked the fact that she wore heels too. Like what?
I didn't realize that.
Yes, it did feel like she mixed the two garments up. Like what she wore for the second garment feels like what I would have thought she would have worn for this one, and then told the story of like the Girl Scout got eaten by the rabbit or whatever.
I wish she did that. That would have been interesting. Storytelling.
Runways are like one of the most interesting parts about this series for me, and this is pussy. Like
they keep paying her dust, and I don't like that
because she always fucks it up one way or either the runway.
Because that second runway
is terrible,
girl. That second runway. We'll talk about half an outfit. It's like it's amazing, girl. It would have been amazing in an editorial.
After you just came out and gave me this, you come with girl.
I got a little Nina Benina in there. I got a little bit. Nina would definitely do this, probably to an infinite level. But yeah, very that. But I thought this was fire. Again, heels.
Bloody
heels.
The detailing, yeah, like come on, it's ridiculous. But I got to give Charity, so I have to give her love on that. I got to give it on that. Let's see here. Theresa maybe not.
She looks like Cookie Monster. She also looks like a pack of Oreos. This is not a good garment. It's a boot.
What about this is
a
Carrie?
boot.
What about this is
So bad.
The book bag on the back is camping.
Is it?
The small circular book bag. Like now, bitch, I haven't been camping too many times in my lifetime, but I would never wear something I couldn't fit 48 ounces of water in.
Is it 48 ounces? I can't.
The Cookie Monster Blue.
Oh,
It's very Fraggle Rock. Like
Grover.
Fraggle
Rock.
Rock.
Dance your cares away. Yes, we're Savior. Where's for another day?
She
Okay,
looked like a
sorry.
koosh ball.
she should have been in the bottom. I'm
So
sorry.
she needs to
Yes.
give Eureka this outfit so that way when Eureka lip syncs, she can clean the floor properly. Yeah, there you go. Because this gives me very that. Just
I
spread it
agree
on
with
the
you,
floor.
C. Diggy. I would have put this look in the bottom. It wouldn't have. Yeah, we'll get there. But
Easily.
bottom.
We like Theresa May, just not this.
Just not this.
Just not this.
Yeah, her personality is great.
Scarlet Harlot is next as a huntress with a cheap wig.
I honestly didn't mind it.
Oh, okay.
Because her last 2 episodes, or this is episode 3, right? Or 4?
3.
This is 3. Yeah.
3. Yeah, her last 2 episodes was chops to me, so this is an improvement to me.
I don't think it fits the category.
Yes, GoFundMe points.
Like it felt like they were trying to like throw her a bone. It's like, okay, girl, you didn't do your best, but we got more in store for you. This is not camping.
This ain't
It's
camping.
just
Like, no,
Apocalypse.
this is Robin Hood. Like,
This apocalypse or like
a post-apocalyptic.
yeah,
for
very
me,
that.
it's the bow and arrow situation. Like it's just too small. Like stop bringing it. Like you, Mercedes Iman Diamond. Like stop bringing these cheap ass like
That dollar store bow and arrow.
Dollar store bow and arrow, girl. Like if you are a huntress and you want me to believe you as this dark huntress, I need to see fucking crossbow. I need to see something that looks
Tia
big.
Coffee have the same sort of huntress but in green, and she had a bigger bow and arrow that was more believable. If
Yeah,
I'm
like give me some
correct.
Katniss Everdeen, some shit. Like, baby, this is Cupid's bow and arrow. Like, I need you to like.
Listen, I feel you, Chris. It's love. I know this baby did better than she's done before. The wig was a fool. This was a fool. This is not the category. The walking is starting to bother me because she's almost
she
running.
looks like a man.
Girl, Joan Jett meets
A boy in a dress, yes.
She looks like a man when she
It
walks.
reminds me of Thunderdome.
Jamar said it. I didn't, but I agree that boy is walking. Okay, and it's walking hard. Like he's about to miss the 5-minute bell just rang, and they got to get to class.
Come on,
Very
5-minute
that.
bell.
Don't run through the hallways, but that.
Oh my goodness.
I like her. I do like Scarlett. You know what I'm saying? But this ain't it for me. I can't do it. I can't do it.
It's a man, Maury.
Hold on, we gotta give Jose some time. Here we go.
It's a man, Maury.
Oh my goodness.
He gives me like Macaulay Culkin in drag, like young
Macaulay Culkin.
So not this season of American Horror Story though.
No.
Drugs.
Early Macaulay
Okay.
Culkin.
Oh, before them. Okay.
like Saved and before.
Oh, Saved. Oh, such a good movie. Fu my pusao. Yeah. Oh, Mandy Moore. Vanity Milan. This is not camping. And I love you, girl, but that's the huge blanket. Those are some old Navy messenger bags, and that's the little cat suit. Goo boop. I love you. But,
Right, like take all this off. It's just a basic ass cat suit. I'm very disappointed.
I was looking at the Drag Race UK hashtag on Twitter, and somebody said this bitch is camping on Planet Namek for you DBZ nerds.
This was the moment I knew. This is the moment I was like, Vanity doesn't have what it takes. She doesn't have the appropriate accoutrement to win this competition this season.
Correct.
She's
It was in
beautiful,
this one.
though.
Correct.
She's
Gorgeous.
beautiful. And I love her. But this was a better wig for me compared to what we about to soon see. Jesus, mother. You don't remember? Okay,
the wig is better.
We're gonna get to Ronald. Yeah, I said the wig. That Abby OMG wig. Yes, it is much better. Okay, a little flat, one part. That's it. Whoop. Compared to that Ronald McDonald.
Shangela season 2 energy.
Yep.
Whereas like we like you, and like it's clear that you have the skills and like the talent to flourish and give us something, but you're not there yet.
She doesn't have the skills. You've got the personality. that could have the skills. You need a year to go, like
She
to
needs
go
some more
Shangela
time to
show.
bake.
We've been doing drag
And I'll
about a
say
year, I
this
thought.
too. I'll say this too. If she removed them ugly ass $10 in the sale mark Old Navy bags off her body and just kept this look with that jacket at a show that I would see her perform in, I wouldn't be
Absolutely.
bothered by this. But this is club, and that's tea. I love you,
Mhm.
Vanity, but no Milan.
I think she had a con. So looking here, my assumption is that like this is hunting in the winter. So like, but like the bodysuit is pink, so it clashes with the idea.
What is
It's
she
too
hunting?
many fragments. I don't know.
Taste.
She didn't complete. That's my point though, Blake. Like she didn't complete the idea. It was like, okay, I got this jacket or this coat, but I don't have like the wherewithal to fill in the other gaps. So I threw in about it.
There's no way to sell this as a camper of nothing.
Whew.
Mm-mm.
I mean, she laying on something. You
I
know,
think
that's
she's gonna be the bottom. Next
double
week.
as her jacket. Is that what that's supposed to give?
mm,
Like,
next. Let's see here. Yeah, I gotta go. I'm sorry, baby. All right, giving us Jane from Tarzan. Ella Vidae. What do we think of this outfit?
I forgot.
I like it.
I like it, but it's not camping to me.
Correct.
I really like it. It is not camping.
It's butt catching.
Semantics.
I
No, it's not semantics.
yes, Chris,
You
semantics.
can't
I
go
like
camping
it.
that.
It's a little costume. Yeah, she could be working at Epcot. Hello, I'm Jane. Tarzan's in the other room for pictures. Ooh, I can see
It's
it.
camping in the jungle.
Yeah,
okay?
I see it. I see it. I know her.
Y'all are giving this a lot, but okay. She's giving me wild thornberry.
What? She don't have a tool to hunt with. She got a net and some binoculars.
It's T.I. Samuel for me.
Come on,
That-
Tarzan colonization.
Do y'all think she should teach Scarlett how to paint? Because she kind of makes her face soft easily to me.
And she's got a hard face.
Yeah, Ella Vidae
Right.
has a strong jaw, but still be coming up like it's very Rose. Can you fuck? No, I'm just kidding. Let me stop.
Like she gives a Kate Blanchett type mug, where it's like you have a hard chin, but it's still soft and feminine. If y'all know what I mean.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah, yeah. We like Kate.
I know what you mean.
I'm
love
here
Kate.
for Blanchett. Yeah, I subscribe. I follow. I like.
I agree. I do agree with you though, Jiggy. That I think she does have a very masculine face that she softens really well.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what she looked like.
Ella
She got
Vidae has
one
a beard.
Caterpie, and that's it. Like
Why one? Why would she have one?
she got one level 5 Caterpie. Like
Not she's at the beginning of the game where you have to go to that dumb forest and get those useless Pokemon. Just
Meridian Forest is one of my favorites. So, let me tell you that I went to the Pokemon Symphony in New York City back in 2014 and cried for the first 30 minutes of it. 'Cause of it came out of nowhere too. Like I'll boohoo for a smooth 30 minutes. This little white boy was sitting next to me in the VIP. Like, what is wrong with this old ass man? Like, it was funny. It was a moment.
Oh, it's definitely Butterfree and Beautifly.
That's the butt catcher that only has Kakuna with Harden.
All right, thanks, Ella. Oh my God.
This was a
Shut up, Matt. Boo.
Ooh.
Now I will say I got camping from this. I got the assignment.
I did
Girl.
too.
Boo.
I thought
Camping
got
it
this.
on a festival.
I thought it was giving me Karate Kid.
She was
but-
murdered.
Karate Kid. Hillary Swank Karate Kid, number 2.
Girl, this is the first victim in a horror movie.
Yep.
Giving me very much the spirits from American Horror Story 1984.
She
I
could have
hate
just
everything
glammed
about
this
this.
up.
I think, Chris, I'm with you on that. They're just concept great, but wow it. Like make it bigger if you're gonna do this because this gives lays. Lay's
She
chips.
looked like Little Orphan Annie if she didn't get adopted. Like, I hate everything about this.
Get out of my review, Dooley. Get out of my
Oh, you
review.
said-
I said she was like Little Orphan Andy if Daddy Warbucks did like lost all his money and she ended up being like some junkie and started like fucking people on the streets. It was like, I got this. I'm Little Andy. What's up?
I do what I want. I do
and
what I
she'd end up
want.
on like Dr. Phil like years later, like he used me, and it'd just be a whole like 3-parter. Very that.
It's Annie with a Catch Me Outside. How about that storyline? Like, it's the same. That's who she is.
She has a single coming out next week. Mm-hmm.
She
It's
should have
called-
had like one
It's
last
called Hard Knock This Box. Okay, listen.
one or something.
I mean, I get it.
Oh my god.
I think it's just the execution that just backfired.
I mean, it does feel lazy, but like I get it.
I gotta get this off the screen. I gotta get it off. Boo. But I get what she wanted to do. Next category is 600 people in the room. Thanks for being in here. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. But the real category is Camp Couture. And the queens had to make these looks out of unconventional materials that were used for camping. Christopher Versace is Aquaria. God damn it.
Literally.
Period.
Literally a copy and paste of Aquaria.
I agree.
That is exactly why I hate this.
I have to boot this on principle. So, like, we've seen the evolution of this already. So, if you go back to season 8, Naomi Smalls gave us that first kind of silhouette similar to this. RuPaul copied that shit for season 9 for the promo look, and then gave us that runway. And then season 10, Aquaria pushed it again, and then gave us, the little thunderbolt or whatever. Like
the one that she beat Miss Cracker on when Miss Cracker was supposed to win that. Oh, Miss Stop.
She was.
So it's just like we've seen this already. So I can't praise you for this.
Oh wait, it's Bella for me, bitch. This is it. Aquaria meets padding.
Facts.
Okay, that
doesn't take away that she looks severe.
Okay,
Right.
she does.
But like,
To be fair, she looks.
This is
funny.
pussy. This
Y'all
is
just drag race connoisseurs.
Mm-hmm.
But
This is how you do the chest glitter.
I don't like it.
I don't either.
Really,
And I think it's because I actually don't like her face in this. Like,
I love the face.
I think there's something about that.
She
like,
gives me
all
Black
that-
Swan.
It's just too much for me.
Very Natalie Portman and Black Swan.
It looked like
jeans
she
with
just
that
finished
makeup.
and she's coming out the G Lounge bathroom to go back to the friend group. Like I don't like it.
I like it.
I like it.
I've seen it, but
Well,
I've
she's
seen
gonna
it.
win.
I like it, but I've seen it. But I like it a lot, and that I have to give credit for it. But she did get help from this. Veronica should have low key been kept safe for helping out.
That's the other reason why I was like, she should have said, Veronica, put this together for me, girl.
You mean like BB when
Hey,
BB was on the
and
runway?
Aja-
Aja made it.
Aja was not happy that day.
You're like, you did this
at
all
all.
yourself? Yes, all by myself.
But you didn't
All
say,
about
like, I helped you.
Okay. I'd be like, hold up, Queen. All right. Kitty Scott Claus is next, giving Bond girl Barbarella tease. What do we think?
I don't
No.
like it.
Trend alert, nude pumps on the runway. Because everybody almost wore the same pump. I liked it. I thought it was cool for her making that. It was I just wish the hem was better on the bottom because it's definitely uneven. But I think I like Kitty. It's hard. I'm sorry. I might be a little boy right here.
Chest plate, different.
She could have won.
Bothers me a little bit. But
Oh, you
Oh,
talking
yeah,
about
it's a different color than
Same, Jamar. I hate that.
if that is sticking right out to me, right?
I hate that. She looks 3 different colors. Her arms are one color, her breasts are another color, and her face is another color. Like, it's too.
We'll
it's
get
too
her
much.
to Raven's tanning bed soon to even her out. We'll just put her on 350 and pray for the best. I
Do you
like
think-
it. I don't know.
Do you
why.
think Raven will get an NAACP Image Award next year?
Listen,
BET, maybe.
on the Dolezal rate she's going, yes, she'll get there. She'll get there.
Right.
Uh,
Instagram post.
Kitty Scott Claus. Next up is River Medway. I thought this was cute,
This was really cute.
I thought it was cute.
adorable.
Adorable.
See,
Bitch.
yeah.
It was okay.
It was adorbs. Yeah, I wouldn't be like, my God, but it's adorable. And you made a
Careful.
hat too.
The past
Oh.
couple weeks, yes.
I like it.
And it's an improvement.
I like
it's an improvement.
See, we're using those words a lot today.
Improvement.
Okay, what I feel like.
Because I think RuPaul wants queens that elevate as they're in the competition. You know.
Yeah, I agree.
She's also RuPaul likes her a lot, like that cutesy sort of
Maybe.
shyness a little bit, and Ru I see feels that as well. She's also using that little 2-finger thing over and over again. So I'm like, okay, girl, calm that down. That was first episode. Charity Case is next.
I mean, the fact that there was no back made it a chop for me, but she looks great
from the front.
From the front, it's like, okay, but that turnaround, girl, I was like, I don't feel it no more.
I actually like this, but once again, like RuPaul and Drag Race has a very specific lens that they view drag in. Like, if there was no Dragula, the girls would live, and they would be in their living room. Like, I would be living for this.
If Eva Destructia had this on, this would have been everything. Like, I totally see that.
I see elements of Louisiana Purchase. I see elements of Priscilla Chambers, and so like I think she looks fantastic. But within the like context of RuPaul's Drag Race and their rules, like they're gonna read you, and I don't think that's fair necessarily. But like, you know,
I commend Charity for doing like the most work between switching from one makeup look to the other one, because
that was a lot to do.
Tell who they are. You look at them separately, you almost can't tell they're the same person.
There ain't a lot of time in between. So that is a big, and that's also why you can tell she kept that white mug a little bit, so she wouldn't have to too much transition out of it. Again, Dooley's correct in a sense, because if this was on Dragula, this would have probably been given marks unless one of the brothers was like, girl, what the fuck is the rest of your outfit? But at the same time, for me, like I said in my review, this gives me in the magazine, and it shows like half constructed looks that are very well done. And I could see this look there. For just the turnaround part, it didn't take me where she wanted me to go. That's why I didn't feel it when it was like, oh, okay, it's half an outfit. But to others, oh, bitch, serve. It looks amazing. I like it. It's cool.
What was her storyline for not having a back? Like, was there a story to it?
I don't remember.
No back.
I don't think so.
I want to say it was, I did this intentionally. I think she did it intentionally on purpose because she wanted it to be a shock as she turned around. Like, it looks very prissy and prim in the front, and then boom.
But you know what? Okay, I now have feelings. I was gonna let it go, but I thought about it. Detox has been on the runway and done the same thing several times. Like, granted, her look might have been like more explicitly high fashion, but she's done the little booty gag a little bit, and other girls have too. And it just kind of feels like they're picking and choosing when they want to gag over the booty and when they don't.
Are we Jeffrey Boyer Chapman, and is this about Alona Vertilou?
Well, girl,
bitch,
if the shoe fits,
bitch. You want to talk about booty on the runway? Oh, let's talk about it.
Jenny Lemon did it. Detox did it.
What other girl have done it? Ella Day did it in the mini challenge.
Carmen Carrera has done it.
Carmen took off her whole shit. It was just there.
Carmen was naked on the runway.
See, the thing is, yeah, Detox also was in gowns in certain situations with the booty and all that kind of stuff. I think, yes, how a rump does play an effect, but also presentation matters. I maybe they were so jarred by her hairy legs that when she turned around and showed ass, it was like, and RuPaul likes a clean plate. I don't know, but I like the hairy legs.
I love the hairy leg.
Yeah,
I do too.
For me, it's different. It also explains to the rest of the kids out there, you do not have to look exactly like that bitch in order to be pretty. And again, I like this from Charity. I wanted the rest of it. But maybe if the rest of it was there, would I have been blown away?
Chris don't like them hairy legs, though.
I like a clean plate.
Really? I'm gagged. Really, Chris?
Before the bottoms start to shave their legs out here in the Rant Pack community, in case they see Chris walking.
Bring me because of it, baby. Come on, let's go.
Theresa May is next as Elle Driver's cousin.
She looked like old girl from AJ and the Queen.
I'm just saying she visit, but Elle don't answer the door. It's not bad. I like this more than what they gave it, to be honest. I think that belt's another Charlotte Russe motherfucking number right there. I'm getting sick of them little knot belts, girl. Really? But I thought it, for what it's worth, it was
It looks matronly a little bit.
It does.
Yes, it feels very like
linked.
It feels very Madonna, Madam X's mother.
Yeah.
Like this will work. For
Now that's not
Venom,
true, because you know Madonna would have nothing. Now you know that's not true. Mama.
Well, no, which is why I said Madam X's mother.
Oh, so it'd
not
be worse?
Madam X.
Okay, that lady calling herself Madam.
Wait, didn't Ben de la Creme do a look like this? Like she had a patch. I don't know.
Miss Cracker.
You're thinking. Okay, you're thinking of her character in the Rusical.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that's what you're thinking of.
Yes. Okay. There we go.
With the fish oil, and she was singing, and Courtney. And,
yes,
yeah.
Okay.
Raise at him about 12 inches.
That part.
Yeah, it's
Fish, not a whole foot.
It
looks like she would hang out with all of Katya's characters that we've ever seen on Drag
She
Race.
looks like she babysits all of Katya's characters.
oh, babysitting. Boo.
Including her mom, because remember Katya made over her mom for All Stars. Like they all just fit in the same bubble.
Boo.
She really should have been the bottom.
It's not the worst thing we've ever seen. Personally, I didn't hate it as much as the others, but it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Moving on. Not okay. Now I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I thought
This is right.
Pussy.
This is right.
Pussy. I thought this was puss. Like,
This is
girl,
a vast improvement.
the way now this is an improvement, Chris. This now you want to talk about giving points. This right here, where her face does not look like the ghost of Christmas past. I was here for it.
Maybe
She
tens
looks like a
across the
Marvel
board.
character. Like
She
what
looks
Marvel
like
character
Bond.
is this?
She looks like Captain Marvel or Miss Marvel, like in a gown to me.
Maybe Emma Frost in a gown. I don't know.
give a little more Emma. I give a little bit more Emma.
No, oh baby.
When was the last time we saw Emma Frost? I'm sorry. I'm actually thinking about the movies. Never mind. So I was like, she looks like
in her current comics.
She looks like Brie Larson to me here in a dress.
I like everything about this except for her face.
I like
She still
Her
she
face
looked
was
like Casper
good.
the Ghost.
It wasn't as bad though.
Yeah.
No, Dooley, like because of that blonde hair. See, this is where I would normally be with you on this, because the first outfit she was giving ooga booga booga. But this one, it was because of how light it already is up top, on top of that lip with just a little bit of that eye. It doesn't look bad. Like it doesn't look as ghosty. It looks like she's just a white woman. You know what I mean? Like not
like
white.
Here is Molly you and Danger Girl. Then it's I don't like the
She's
face.
giving. I'm holding my purse close. Okay, that I'll say that. I'm holding my purse close. I hit my car alarm 3 times because I saw people getting out after me. Very hurt, but I think this is gorgeous. And
look at that fit.
Veronica helped with it.
Right, the fit.
She did, didn't she?
She did.
Yeah.
She was the first girl who got help from Veronica.
Now, if Veronica's dress looked like this,
Okay.
but
This
all
is
right. Yeah,
Somebody
it's just,
compared this to you remember Pearl's Hello Kitty blanket?
Yep.
oh, this eats Pearl's Hello Kitty
Yeah.
blanket alive.
Yeah.
That was
Somebody
just a
put those
wrap.
side by side. I'm like, I don't know if this is a comparison.
Nah, Pearl did a wrap dress low key and just like belted it up and was like, okay,
I
we
see
cool.
why they would say that, but I agree with you, Jamar. Like it's not the same.
This one was
Yeah.
constructed.
This is great.
Yeah, very her. But
Even the like permanent wrinkles on the shoulder by the like, it's like when she stands there, there's like a wrinkle here that's like, oh, that doesn't move. You built that in there. That's
it's
cute.
the sleeves that match too with the stripes, with how the tartan's going. Like they're even. Please, I'm like, go ahead, bitch. Now this I can live for. Do more of these numbers
From now on, Queen.
from now on.
From now on.
You've set your own standard. Now you need to live up to it. Oh God.
Why she keep wearing bob wigs?
Psycho now in theaters. Like that's what this gave me. It gave me one of them old school movie trailers for a horror movie. I
And
love
when-
All right, y'all want to know what killed me?
what.
Tell us.
The gold heels.
I'm giving you African
Nicki Minaj.
goddess and I'm also giving you early Nicki Minaj.
African. Where's the African?
I was like, where?
I said,
She
wait.
didn't find her way back. Wait,
When I
Those
was
two
watching
things
this,
don't- those
Find
two
your
things
way
don't-
out.
I kept thinking the Scarecrow from The Wiz went out for a night of hooking, but Trey ain't like the session. So he had better, like,
Now,
that's where my, I was like,
So
this
she had
don't
rolled
look
through
nothing.
McDonald's and ordered 2 double cheeseburgers and fought the Hamburglar.
But then she got too
I
close to
want
the
to
fry
see.
lamp, and then she caught on fire.
It's the fry lamp. Boo, boo.
Do y'all think her makeup is better? Because
No.
it was a fail for me.
Blake.
No,
Everybody
Like,
was like, no.
but
Listen.
again, this is she's a queen who has the right stuff. It's just not there yet. Like, you've got all of the right things. Like, girl, baby, go home, sleep on it for 365. Get the garments together, get the wigs together, get the shoes together, and come back next year.
If she had more time and this had been the entirety of this look, I think that would have improved it vastly. The
Yeah.
problem was is
Mhm.
as she was walking, it was coming undone. Then the skirt, oh my God, why?
She doesn't need more time. She needs more skills.
Or another magazine subscription. You know what I'm saying? Like anything like, and I love you, Vanity, but okay, forgive me for the highlighting here. I just did the other
Somebody
baby.
said Carmex required. She do like she wear Carmex.
The heels were a bit.
Oh my god!
Why?
But she got the pot and not the like stick.
In the wig. Oh, I hate
And
this wig so much.
To my queens of color, like, girl, choosing your stockings is an important thing. You gotta match colors to your body and the color that you're going to paint. Like, if you gonna wear stockings this color, I expect you to look like Latrice Royale. And that's no shade to my darker queens. Otherwise, girl, find a different shade.
So this close up, do y'all see if Bob and Chi Chi Devane had a baby?
I see it.
Period. I see
Yeah.
it.
Wow.
Yep.
Specifically, Bob from the robot episode on the roller skates.
Yep.
Moving just like, oh, wait a minute. When Bob almost fell. That poor baby was trying to get off that runway so fast. Like, please, lady, please. And won that episode in that outfit.
A mess.
Derek Barry's eyebrows couldn't come down. All right, let's move on. We love you, Vanity, but
There's
this
a
ain't
him,
you.
him there, a him there, a him
Baby,
there.
if you come to the East Coast, Vanity, I'm gonna come tip you.
Oh,
True.
absolutely. Absolutely. I can't wait to see you perform, my darling. Ella Day is next giving you, I'm not a regular mom, I'm a cool mom. I
I
fucking
like
love
this a lot.
I love
Like
it.
that
I
British
do too.
comedian didn't know what he was talking about. Like, why was he comparing?
Graham pissed me off with this.
It
with
reminds
his
it reminds me of Clueless.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mhm.
He was comparing the fact that he saw 2 plaid outfits and liked one more than the other, which I understand. But like, if you look at this by itself, like, girl, this is correct. This is right.
It's the jacket with it for me. Like, I see Dre saying the neon yellow, but no. Think of it this way. This is literally school. Like, she's giving me after school picking my kids up. That jacket can be seen walking across the street. Hey, ladies, I'm here for my 2 boys.
And
That's
Rue
her.
didn't like the jacket.
But also,
Rue,
like,
really? We're talking about Rue? We
No,
just
I'm
saw the
just
Rue
saying.
came out. It
That
I-
part.
A
It's the
woman
same
who don't
color
put
as
her
her
own
dress.
clothes on.
literally.
but also Graham Norton, baby, your whole boo thing wore the same 2 colors for her season and was promptly eliminated. So, like, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you?
And he clearly doesn't have taste. Dated Tina Burner. Ooh, there it is. All right.
Oh,
So
no.
This is just so right. This was top 3 for me.
I agree with you. I think this was really good.
Yes, meow mix. Meow 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 meow.
After Southern Caddy. Meow, 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 meow.
meow.
I like Ella Day. I want her to do more in turn. Actually, I'm sorry, not more, but she's also a Libra, so shout out to that. But I feel that they're not giving her time and she deserves more of it. This was kind of pussy for me. I like you say, she softens the fuck out of her face. And she's top tier for me. I like Ella. So yeah, I like Miss Ella. Go ahead, sister. Up next is
And Ella had the cuffs that matched the dress on her jacket.
there was a bug that had a life. It then died.
The cocoon.
I was say one of the moths that fell over into the flame.
It looks like it went
Actually
into a bug
worse.
zapper, right? Look, the hands are burnt, the faces got burnt a little bit. Oh yeah.
She should have sold
It's
that
the
whole
moth
Spartan
by the
bag.
flame, burned by the fire.
My love is blind. Can you see
Can't
my
you see my desire?
That's the way love goes. Come on, Whisper. Yes,
I
Janet.
hate this, y'all. I hate this.
Like she went with that
This
story.
is the worst look. This goes in the Hall of Fame.
Fiesta, fiesta.
I think this could have been
not
saved.
cohesive. It
How?
could have.
I think had she taken the wings off and wrapped, like cinched her waist in with something like dark or like, you know, like something that made sense that just gave it some shape, like it would have been like, okay, rainbow top, like rainbow bottom, mermaid, whatever.
This isn't even rainbow.
It would have been great.
The face.
This is like Discovery Zone
I
colors.
mean, they loved the face, girl. They loved that.
Isn't it
So, like,
Discovery
the
Zone?
face.
This is Discovery Zone. This is where the play planet goes part. We're gonna just like, come on. Like, she looks like someone hit her with a bunch of fabric and said, "Try next time." Like, no, this is terrible. Like, this is awful. Like, girl,
It's
that's a kite.
disjointed. It's not cohesive.
What?
There's no.
Do you
color
see Dragonfly in this?
Mm-mm.
Like,
Maybe
what?
she lost the
Three
wings.
different color palettes.
yeah, she needs to lose the
And
wings
then
and
just
like
keep all this and make all this into one gown.
that's what I'm saying. Like it just
Oh,
it
yeah.
needs lose the wing and add shape to it, and it's probably fine. It's not great.
Listen, this is.
This is a really sad look.
Mm-hmm. Now, I do want to say we do know a little bit about her story and all the shit that she went through, but on the same token, it's like, damn, homie,
We saw her
like,
help everybody else out in the workroom, so now here we go. How we like
that.
Y'all know
And then-
Multiverse of Madness. This is Multicolor of Madness.
It's
right?
madness.
What?
this is just basically the subtitles for Squid Game poorly translated. So I can't
Wow.
do it.
Wow.
I won't and I will not. I was proud of
Come on,
that joke.
Squid Game.
Okay. She fought in the upside down. No, she listen. This is what Barb looks like after she was gutted and left open, just sitting.
Oh, Barb.
Yeah, pretty much. I love you, but she fought it upside down. Shut up. I gotta get that highlight. None of these girls are her friend. Hello.
They are not.
Hello.
They're not.
They're your
Poor
competitors, girl.
baby.
They got what they can get from you.
Nobody
All right,
told
shit.
her nothing. Nothing.
But she told them how to sew. She helped them get that together. That's why I couldn't feel bad for her, because it was like, you did this to yourself, bitch. You knew what time. You've already been here. They're new. You don't have to do anything. You've already set your fan base up. What are we doing here today?
And
Focus
it's
on
like
you.
you've been here and you weren't eliminated in episode 3. You paused because of COVID. Like you had been here for a while.
Yes. I'm
You know
like,
how to play the
dang.
game.
The
You
fact that
got COVID.
River is staying longer than her, crazy.
River deep.
Well,
I think the
Mountain
difference is
High.
that Veronica said that she can give us fashion and then gave us nothing. River Medway at least has been incrementally trying to give us something.
She got fans, Archie. Don't say what fans. She got fans. Trust me. I see someone got mad at me for saying something about her in one of my videos, so I know she got fans. Let's see here. What did Raven say? From what I've seen online, you don't have that many.
I don't have that many. Don't attack my fans, bitch.
Well, from what I've seen online, you don't have many.
So the bottom 3 ended up being Theresa May, Vanity Milan, and Dragonfly in the sky. Poor Dragonfly. And the top 3 were Crystal, Scarlett, and Ella. Scarlett won this episode for the last dress she wore, simply just for that. Like, period. I don't give a fuck what
I
anyone
have a
says.
question.
I'll go back to this in a second. Yeah.
Yeah, so with this, with her winning just for that last look, how come Utica didn't win for that sleeping bag dress?
Bitch, I'm still mad about that.
Because there's
Call it,
no
Chris.
consistency or
Call it,
coherence
Chris.
or continuity.
Call it, Chris.
Because RuPaul plays a game.
That sleeping bag dress was one of the best things to ever walk any drag race stage. It was one of the best ever.
It was
But she said she want to blame it on the edit, baby.
Oh, we'll get
Bitch, you the one that said it.
Blame it.
Can't wait to go through these.
Yeah,
lyrics.
I said it.
Blame
Bitch,
it
you see it.
on the edit.
Bitch, you see it.
Yeah, I said it. I said she doing Trixie for the song. Now these hands are warm, girl. Look at this face. Okay, now this is where I can come on Dooley's defense. Them hands are warm, girl. Look at this face. Them hands are in the heat, girl. They ain't sitting out there in Hawaii somewhere.
Very
Now you
different.
giving me Icelandic teas with this face. I'm telling the ooga booga booga monster. Look at that. But we'll get back to there. But Scarlett won this episode. She's excited to get no money but a badge. Untucked Charity Case is the only one reading the girls, in my opinion, and calling babies out, especially when Crystal was sitting there like, well, you know, they gave me such good critiques, this, that, and the other. And Charity was like, you think that's fair since you got all that help?
I loved it. I loved it.
Staring at
Me
her.
too.
I said, oh, finally someone did it.
Scarlett kind of tag team on that too, though. She was like, well, actually, they said this too.
Scarlett Harlot. That's right. Now I got to drag Scarlett because Scarlett was mad at Vanity for going off on her outfit and saying, I thought that was my mate. But then earlier in the episode, she was making fun of Vanity's outfit with Kitty Scott claws. So I was like, who is she to you? Like, what is this about? Like, girl, I be sitting there pretty in my dress.
Who is she to you?
I
Don't
thought that
lie.
too.
Who is she to
You,
you?
my
out
eyes
my
can't
head.
see.
Out.
Coming going up to
Yeah.
you too.
Who you
You better
out?
let them know
Yeah.
that's for sure. Yes, come on, little Brandy. Do. Oh, it's been a while since she had a bop like that. But yes, there was a lot of that. I want a little bit more arguing. I'm sorry. I just want a little bit more. I need a little bit more, y'all. I want a little drama.
This isn't
Okay.
that
I'm having to watch The Housewives to get my drama lately.
Oh,
Potomac
nice.
and
Potomac,
Beverly Hills, baby.
tonight. It's gonna be good.
Baby, Potomac is so good this season.
I can't
Anyway.
wait. I can't wait. Continuing on, we've already seen our favorite friendly ghost. Now we're on to Vanity and Veronica. God, Veronica, I know, baby. You look tired, sister.
It looks
baby,
like a look of loss. Like you've lost the game before you started.
She need a pillow.
It's like in Squid Game, he was like, when your opponent, like when their spirit starts to lack, you've already won. That's what Veronica looks like.
That's wisdom, bitch. That's wisdom.
Basically, the song was a good song. Yeah, it was a good song. We like this song. We've heard this song. Well, a lot of us older cats have heard this song. I'm sure a bunch of you young babies like, what is this from? It's been in any movie in the 90s. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Any movies in the 90s. I've got The Music in Me by the Kiki D Band. Vanity almost lost this for me the moment that split jumped out in the first 10 seconds. And I said, what are you doing? Take your time.
For y'all to see what y'all was gonna say.
What'd you think, Chris?
No, I was waiting for y'all to see what y'all was gonna say about this because y'all always say like, "Oh, the song didn't call for that." So I just want.
It didn't.
It was.
Right.
It did.
It didn't.
Not
it,
there.
It was so early. It was like,
didn't.
girl, that's a finisher or mid-tier move. You don't do that within the first bar. Like that doesn't. I go up, boom. Like what? We just got here.
It reminded me when Laganja said when she was at home, like I gave them everything I had in the beginning. I was like, but why? But why give me everything in the first 10 seconds?
Same. I was giving death drops and splits out of the gate. And we were like, but that was the point.
Now, Rashi, it was smooth though. I'm not saying the split was bad. There's nothing. I'm not. She knows what she's doing. It's just timing because, and I'm telling you what I'm looking for. Not, everybody has what they find to be entertaining. But when I look at shows, Jamar will tell you this. I'd be studying. I'm in the show. Build up with me. Give us a full production. Don't just throw everything early, or I'm gonna be tired. Girl, what else she about to do? You know what I'm saying? What else is she gonna go? Oh my gosh, she's running in the street. She got hit by a car. Are we doing that? That's all. It was very Electra Fence in the beginning for me.
Yeah.
Like Beyonce doesn't give you the most out the gate. She gives you like 70% and then she builds.
It's a build up. Give it a breakdown. Like
and then you have flawless bitch and your edges have been burned because
Snatched.
I'm telling you. But I will say I was here for Vanity through the performance though, because I saw her reel it back in a bit and she was starting to like, okay, I got the groove a little bit. I'm feeling the song. I said, okay. Now Veronica started to look like a piñata that was being hit several times after all the fabric that was coming off of her. I assume someone's quinceañera was going well.
This is season 4 Jiggly minus the ability to dance. She just taking shit off.
And there you go. There you go. Jiggly was dancing her shit off.
At least Jiggly was giving us something.
She was moving and things were just leaving. It was like, okay, bye, keep going. Boom. This one over here is, walking. It was a little somber. It was kind of all of this and that. There were moments I was here for Veronica, but she gave me sleepy. I thought she was asleep.
It looked like she was giving us praise and worship at Joel Osteen Church.
Mm.
Not the praise and worship.
I like how this wig looks like right
Our
here.
God is an awesome God. He
raised from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God.
I needed something else. I need something else. Something else with a little more spirit. Mom needs to work it out like something. Like
I'm so bad. Julie brought that back in why I haven't memorized from all them Sabbath stuff. Oh Lord Jesus. That was like the starter songs before they get the other choir up there. Like we had this church that was full of different kinds of people. So they'd have like the white folks would get those songs first. Then the black choir would come up and then everybody's like, oh, here we go. Here we go. It's like, all right, y'all ready? 30 minutes. Then again, I went to church and it lasted about 4 hours. So
oh Lord.
Oh my Lord.
Did y'all at least have a repass?
We did. Yeah, we had that. There was always potluck too at the end. Always potluck. That's why people stayed too. It was like, okay, who brought what? You know what I'm saying? And for 7-day Adventist, everybody's a vegetarian. You knew who could cook some good fucking food. Oops, scoop, swear, and talk about the Lord. Back to this. Look at me. See, things are more interesting.
Look at me.
Why was that? Why Jackie's back? Wait. Oh. Mine is called Coco. Bad. I can't. Let's see here. Veronica had to leave us, y'all. Vanity won the lip sync.
Sorry, I hate it for you, girl. I'm sorry.
A lot of people were sad over this.
I was
Chris,
very sad.
tell us about it. I can't feel that with you, so I want to feel it through you right now. So tell us.
I just felt she had more to prove. I was hoping it was going to be like a double save or something, but you know, it just sucks. Like, cause she lasted longer in last season.
Because she was ready,
right?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
it is true. She won a challenge, right? She won the last challenge.
She won a challenge.
And then like they're down a girl because of injury. They really could have did this. Now this would have been fine for a double Shantae, and we wouldn't have been mad about it. Give them another chance to get their shit together, or
give another chance.
Or they could have threw her a bone, and she could have been safe, and they could have put Teresa in the bottom, and then it would have been Teresa versus Vanity, and then it would have a different story.
But then they didn't want to get rid of Teresa.
Right.
She's good TV. So it's
Teresa's a good narrator.
Listen, she looked like she had rat bite fever in the mini challenge. Back mask, back. So listen, I like Veronica a lot. I think season 2 was her time. Unfortunately, she caught COVID and that really screwed with her. I think she would have been a big contender. Could have knocked a lot of people out. We may not have even gotten a taste at the top 4. Like, think about that. But because of how quickly this was done, the turnaround time, she was going through a possible bankruptcy while this was happening here. Just getting over depression, was still going through a depression while this was done. Owed people money for the outfit she had done from the previous season. She was under a lot. So to me, I was like, yeah, send her home. Because I didn't get nothing from the season, unfortunately, from Veronica, but a bunch of funny moments. No shade, Veronica. But I want to finally remember you through season 2. I'll take. I'm just gonna be real.
Agreed.
That takes me back to a conversation that we've been having, though. Like the fact that you are in debt because you got costumes and drags on credit, like they gotta change this up so that the girls are not like you taking out a credit card to pay for your RuPaul's Drag Race garments in the hope that you placed high enough and do well enough to like do something.
You need to go back to making your garments.
It has to be about making your garments now. It has to be.
It's the only way for it to be equitable amongst 13, 14 girls. Because if you got a girl who's like, I got $100,000 to blow on this, as compared to a girl who's like, I got $1,000 to blow on this, like, it's what I can bring on a big budget is just different. So like, you have to tell the girls, bring 6 pairs of heels, bring your wigs, and like everything else you'll make here.
No prize, no cash prizes. They were on lockdown during most of season 2 and everything else like that. Immediately went back into the show. She was not ready. Period. And she admits it.
They also had to go back to lockdown during this season, if I remember correctly. And I don't know where it falls within like the trajectory. I think it actually might have been towards the beginning if I'm tracking COVID correctly. But like, this season was interrupted on several levels.
Someone mentioned, what about $600 with Raja? Yeah, Raja only spent up to $600 on All Stars because Raja knows how to make clothes. Wow. And so that would always be the next source of what these queens should do if you're not going to have that money. Like, say I don't have that money. Well, I'm going to have to buy some fucking fabric and make do what it do.
This is maybe a controversial opinion. Like, to me, like, you're not a real drag queen if you can't make some shits. If you can't make it your damn self, like,
I don't want to take it away from them to say that, but I also will say that yes, that should be something that everybody who does drag should know how to do, is to create, construct, make something. Make something. Your artist is like, own your shit. You know what I mean? But
y'all know I always say make drag queens do drag queen skills, and like drag race is slowly deviating.
Otherwise, you're just a model. You are just a model. You're a girl who puts on clothes and calls it a personality.
Sew me a garment, MC, be fucking funny. If you can't, you may not be able to dance. That's fine, but be able to entertain. Be able to
She's right. Like she's one of the ones where we can put down. This bitch didn't even see the show. Came up there, could do everything they asked her to do, and did it very well. Like,
every drag queen should know how to sew.
I think yes, you should know how to sew, but like beyond just knowing how to sew, like you should know how to put things together.
A hot glue gun.
How to really
like you know how we have vision boards and we put those things together, Chris? That literally is like drag to me, in a sense where you put your creations, what your ideas are, where you're going, everything about you in the form of what you look like. So if you can put together a little a poster board with a couple pictures and it makes sense, you can put an outfit together, in my opinion.
If I ever went on MasterChef and I pulled a whole Sandra Lee semi-whole cooked meals, they would read me for fucking filth. Like, it's a skill-based profession or skill-based ability. Like, you can't call yourself a drag queen if you don't have drag queen skills. And it very much feels like this new generation, more so, this new generation of drag queens know how to do the Instagram, they know how to do the social medias, and that's cute or whatever. But like, have you invested time to develop your craft?
They need
the reason why Afro evokes my love for
sewing mini challenges and styling mini challenges that actually have people in the styling like experts come in. I think that would be huge, and also an episode dedicated to them learning how to sew. But if they already know, then it's like, let's master some things. Today, we're going to have y'all make some of the similar dress, but you have to do your own thing with it. And then we can rate it based off that. See, that would make more sense because it's the same dress, but we can see what they did with it. That would make it so interesting. And that's why am I not?
I mean, I think the same way like British baking show does, like do this thing at the first challenge, which is like whatever you want to do in like the theme of cake, right? Like give us cake. Fine. The second one is like, do this technical, which is all of y'all have the same things to work with. We want to see this one specific thing. Y'all all have the same ingredients, and then give us the showstopper. Like, I feel like that is a format. If Drag Race is looking for a new format, like that makes sense, right? It puts people on an even playing field because you can then screw up the technical, you can screw up the showstopper, you can screw up the first thing, like. It's not fair to me now.
Yeah, absolutely.
I agree with y'all. I just was thinking like, so what do you tell someone who wants to do drag? Like, don't do drag unless you know how to sew.
No, I would never say
sew.
that.
Go learn.
It's more like this, Chris. If you're gonna do drag and do it however you want to do it. But maybe you should consider on learning how to sew.
Yeah,
maybe
if you want to be taken seriously,
you should like go to a class to do this. I think I've been looking up stuff. I like tutorials every day because y'all know I want to do this shit, but I'm also nervous myself how this goes. So I take my time learning the things because I'll be damned to walk on that TV. Well, girl, I know how to hot glue shit. Nah, bitch, I'm gonna have to make at least 2 or 3 dresses. I want to know how to make pants before I get on that show. That is my goal.
It just feels like the young girls, like they want the fame, they want the access, they want the money, they want the accolades, but they don't want to spend the same time. Like, you want to spend all the time in being famous and doing all the kiki stuff, but you don't want to learn the skills that'll help you rise higher. You know, they want that payoff.
Because the show has shown you that you don't need those skills. And no shade to my girl Simone. Like I love Simone down. But truth be told, like she hot glued the outfit that she was scared when
She
they were like
did.
make an outfit. She hot glued that red and white John together. Like, and then we never had to see her make anything else again. And so it's like you don't actually have drag queen skills. You don't host an event. You don't sew. You put clothes and wigs on and you walk.
Drag her.
Mm-hmm.
Drag her.
Like, and I love her.
Mm-hmm.
As you just drag her through the mud.
Literally.
You drag the people you love. If I let you walk out here ashy, bitch, I don't love you.
Not through the mud, though.
Like Blake was like literally foot on neck, like shh, it's okay. No, I like Simone a lot. You know, that's my sis. Of course, she did pass by on some of those challenges. She didn't know how to sew or nothing like that. But Mama has impeccable taste, in my opinion.
Impeccable taste, baby. Impeccable.
Yeah, she knows how to dress. Down boots, and she's
But
around.
if you were joining
who...
a fraternity, we would say you skated.
I didn't join. I don't know these terms. I have no idea what he's talking about. Okay, no.
Come on, Miyaka.
Oh, you talking about Rue? No. Okay, listen. All right, so now we're moving on to different universes in the same multiverse. That made no sense. RuPaul is releasing an album called Mama Ru, and one of the songs on there is that she released as her first single is called "Blame It on the Edit." And yeah, I'm gonna sing some of that for you today.
No.
But I also want to tell you some of the songs on here and the titles of them because yikes. Okay. The first track is Just What They Want. The second one is Catwalk. Third is Smile. Fourth is Fascination. Blame It on the Edits, number 5, of course. 6 is Who Is She? 7 is Pretty Pretty Gang Gang. Pretty Pretty Gang Gang.
So we got sexy drag queen and then pretty gang gang. Word.
After that, it's Mother of the House.
Like
Then
chitty bang bang.
Catwalk Reprise, because that other Catwalk's different. This one's the reprise now. Okay. And the last song is Queendom. It is a 10-track album. Okay. 10 tracks from Ruzi, right? Let's read the lyrics. Here. Jamar, go away.
For the girls coming for trivia, y'all better remember these lyrics because y'all know Rue lyrics is a category.
All these shows around the world and everywhere we go, you'll never meet another bitch as salty as these hoes.
Strike one.
She want to blame it on the edit. Blame it on the edit. She want to blame it on the edit. You the one who said it. That's like I had to do the Rue thing there. You the one who said it. Edit. Literally edit. Go on and take the credit, bitch. You the one who said it, bitch. How you gonna regret it? Question mark. Blame it on the edit. Blame it
Strike
on
3.
the edit. Here's the rap.
No.
Y'all already know who I am. You know what the fuck I do. So why
Frat.
they all in my house? They lying on my production crew. Baby, nice to know if they throw you a bone, you the type coming back with an attitude. I ain't your enemy. Keep that same energy. Not in the same line. Wow. One more time. I ain't your enemy. Keep that same energy. I hate when they rhyme in the same bar. Fuck. You the only one trying to sabotage you. She rhymed with the first. You the only
because she
one
had to bring her inner saboteur in there.
You are not a licensed mental health therapist, baby. Stop using it.
It gets worse. Okay. You the one. Wait, it's hard to read this, y'all. I don't like reading bad grammar. You the only one trying to sabotage you. Ain't studying you. Man, I got my own business. Who got the time for these disgruntled chickens? Bitch, if you want to be pointing a finger, just know that the other 4 pointing at you. These bitches playing. Ain't nothing scripted. What they saying? Bitch, what you saying? If, yes, 6 times. If you looking for the one who just played you, mirror, mirror, but you probably afraid to. Ring, ring, bitch, it's for you. Damn, I hate that. You won't believe the call. It's from your own room. Hey. Da il na na. I kid you not.
Not ill, not nah.
kid you not.
What?
Come on, Il Nana.
Yeah, El Nana.
Da il na na. Ego playing tricks on ya. Da
know you
ooh la la. Nobody trying to shit on ya. Big mama, you make her want to say ha ha. A lottie dottie. Say what you want. The truth remains unbothered, darling. Okay. She want to blame it on the edit. I regret it. Da, 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 da.
Rude.
Tell me I don't got the juice. Heavy is the head that rocks the crowd. Watch me blow up out the roof. Let me rock your body down to the ground. Real, no matter what you say. What you say really don't mean shit to me. I don't need you to believe I enjoy being a queen.
What queen is this dedicated to? Because Fifi O'Hara was like 9 seasons ago.
Anything you
What-
want to be.
what
Like
you
a
feel
nothing
long
but a
time ago?
But that's
dream.
besides the fact, Chris. So, like, we have irrefutable evidence that y'all be out here playing with the edit. So, for you to have this, like, song just shows a level of, like, unawareness.
But listen to this lyric here, this bar. Now everybody say love if you feel me though. All right, wig, it's all love. Like really though. All right, wig. Like really though. Oh, she want to talk that shit? Is you serial? Not serious because she can't be taken serious. Only fuck with the bitches all-star material.
Who's on the writing credits? I bet a white person did this.
Oh my god.
Yeah. The man's name is.
I'm Googling the name. And if he white,
I'm so dramatic.
Does RuPaul work with anyone else?
Frederick Minano.
Well-
Minano? Yeah. Frederick Minano? Yeah.
Does RuPaul work with anybody else? Does RuPaul believe she's anything else?
Frederick what? Manonic?
Minana. There's Minano.
So let me spell it out for you. LucianPiane.
Come on, Lucian.
Listen, Mom Brew has something to say. Who she's talking to, maybe we'll find out. Maybe
I
we'll
hate this
find
man.
out. I know.
At Max, at Pearl, at Fifi O'Hara, shit, at Asia O'Hara. Like, you be playing in a girl's face. At the Vixen.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mimi
like,
says Mama is
Wait,
jumping her
Asia
own
O'Hara? Really?
you know, they edit, or shit, even at Monet, at Monique, like, you know, they edit or manipulate the shit to get the outcome that they want to, despite. Now, do people say what they say? Yes. And did you sign a contract saying that they can use your voice, likeness, and so on and so forth in the way that they choose to? Sure.
Yes.
But like, you also like do this in a way that's like egregious and like has caused kind of harm to people. I mean, just Joseph Shepard just finished posting the whole interview with Max 10 days ago, and she gave us a full illustration of how you manipulate. You asked her to do something and then manipulated
Cut the whole scene of you asking
what?
her to do that to make it look like she just sang out of nowhere, and then used it to make her look like batshit crazy. And so, yeah, there are people who have issues with the edit. So I hear Rue, and I'm like, I got you, sis. And yeah, they gave you that, but low key, like, what are they supposed to do? Sit there like this the whole time? Because oh, bless you. Yeah, it's the bullshit.
They
I know.
snipped at Fifi. Jan's edit from All Stars last season. Jan's edit from like you can't. This is stupid. This is dumb.
But Jan was trash, so I don't mind that.
Somebody be blamed.
Wow. Jan, she's our man. I mean, all right, Dragula. I'm trying to run through these last topics. Meet the Queens has actually shown up on YouTube here. So for those of you who don't know, you can check out all the Meet the Queens for all of these babies. October 19th is the date, if I'm correct. 19th? Yes, on Shudder. I'll be covering it, of course, regular reviews. It'll be on the reactions for Patreon. But for those of us who have seen the Meet the Queen, starting with Julie first, who jumped out to you the most?
I love them. I'm willing to bet. I don't know this, and I also haven't seen any spoilers, but like, I'm willing to put money. I would put money on the fact that Hosa wins this shit. Like, I love them. I love them so much. Like, their transformation is everything. I love their perspective. I'm really, really excited to see them perform. I don't know why Mary Cherry is there still. I still don't know what, girl. I still don't understand why you there. Like, the Meet the Cream. Come on, sis, give us nothing. Like, I don't know why. I love this cast. I'm really excited to see what Saint gives us, especially after Resurrection. It's been almost a year after Resurrection. I'm super excited for. I like Laza Valeta. I don't know them personally, but I've seen them like perform. Like, I'm excited for these girls. I am.
I'm interested. I'm more interested now. Now I'm horrible with these girls' names. Okay, but sister girl here that's giving me the nurse to the left.
Right here.
Sigourney Beaver.
Formaldehyde.
Formaldehyde. Sigourney Beaver.
Yes, ma'am.
Sigourney Beaver's here. Yeah, that's formaldehyde.
That's formaldehyde.
Her and then the homegirl next to her with the big tits. No, she was
Coco
fun.
Kane.
She was fun. She made me laugh.
Yeah, I follow Coco. So I liked the majority of them, except for the ones who don't need to be liked. And
that's how you feel, Matt?
There, I'm here. But
So I want you to say her name. Who you ain't like?
1, 2, 3. There's 3. They're damn near in the same corner.
I mean, I know what you're talking about, Dan.
It's literally a corner. Like, just cut. I could have easily just went and then been fine. Either I want to see what happens though. I want to be proven wrong. I want to have that moment. I like to be proven wrong in them situations. I'm excited to see how the production goes for this. I will be tuning in. Shudder has already gotten my money, so I'll be there. I'm ready for a different style of drag right now. I'm ready for a different style of drag. I need another formula.
I will say, as much as I love Formaldehyde, I'm curious to know if she's going to rely less on these masks and more on like putting makeup on her face.
Ooh.
You see, Yaska got caught up.
Exactly.
We see, or love my sissy, as Fred says. We couldn't see you move with your mask, which was a lie. But I hope it doesn't, hurt them. But we'll see. But also, there is tea at the beginning of the season. So
really,
yeah, girl, and you know what it is. No, you know what it is. It's what you thought initially, and was like, well, what? Oh, I guess not. No, actually, bam. Think of Resurrection.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
If I can give me
a new competitor has entered.
Basically, it's Sora. No, but yeah, basically.
But it's Sora, but it's not Sora.
Basically, okay. Yeah. For the girls who don't know or whatever, I'm not going to give it away. But what you thought was going to happen, where you're like, where'd they go? They gonna be there. Don't worry.
So for the girls that did not see Resurrection, let's say that they're, aside from the winner, we know Saint won. There were 2 other girls where it was like, okay, bitch, y'all kind of did that, and like they got to do something extra with that. And so we think one of those girls is gonna make an appearance.
She gonna be,
and
there.
We think one of the other girls is gonna be on like a little Dragula All-Star situation, but
which they are working on. Apparently, that is being discussed.
That. Oh, I hope so.
I had a nice little phone call today, dude. Let me tell you, Matty got lots of stuff. I was like, oh okay. I
want them to put Erica Clash on All-Stars, on the Dragula All-Stars.
She does deserve another chance to be on TV. That's for damn sure. Dragula, Shudder, October 19th. Tune in. I'll be there. Let's talk about this motherfucker real quick.
Boo! Boo, nigga, boo, boo, boo.
Dave Chappelle has decided to re-enter the ring, and a lot of people have embraced him because he was funny. He was. But in his recent comedy stand-up special, he has come under fire for very homophobic and majority transphobic jokes centered around certain topics. There were things that were discussed in reference for Black people being murdered, but don't let it be someone gay, where everyone will lose their grip. And while there are things we can sort of somehow find a little bit of, it all in about was wrong because of where the message still stood and where he was aligned with, especially when he aligned himself with TERF with his comments, really an attack towards the trans community. Now, people are saying that everyone is being too sensitive about what his comedy special was and that we need to relax. Cat Williams came out against Dave Chappelle and said, actually, this is the meter we need in order to show what is right and what is wrong and what is acceptable to make fun of. And then the creator or showrunner for Dear White People, who is a trans woman or trans non-binary, I may be wrong, excuse me here, has decided to boycott Netflix because basically they allowed some person to have a special where their words were attacking them in particular or the community, and they feel it's wrong. A lot of people have different opinions on this. Here's the panel. Let's tea.
I am seething. I'm seething. I'm angry. I'm fucking tired. Why are we still having these level 101 ass conversations about sexuality and gender in 2021? Niggas have been to the moon, bitch. Like, you still trying to wrap your head around these things. Dave Chappelle has officially lived. What is it? It's the quote? Like, you either die the hero or live long enough to become the villain. And he has officially just lived long enough to become the villain. Why are gay and trans people's names always in your fucking mouth? Why do you, Dave Chappelle, always have something to say about it? And then the foundations that he used to make his point have been refuted hundreds, thousands of times in actual credible reading, credible literature, and people on fucking line who know what the fuck they're talking about. So you told a joke about birth, did we all come through a woman? Yes, but every person that is born a woman, well, that's that part.
Yeah, that too, because that also excused a lot of women who can't have children or people who have to. Yeah, go on. I'm sorry, Dooley.
No, that's where I was going.
There's so many
every
layers.
Person that was born female does not have the ability to give birth. So you saying that only real women can give birth just refutes your fucking point. But also we're talking about gender. We're not talking about sexuality. Biological sex in terms of chromosomal shit is one thing. We ain't even talking about that, bitch. We're talking about gender, which is a whole separate concept, which shows me that you have not done your reading and you do not understand the topic enough to be opening your mouth. But also as a rich Black man who has access and you have the ability to influence people, you saying these negative things put people in danger. Your words are literally putting people in danger. Shut the fuck up and stop talking about people until you have all the information that you need to have a well-educated conversation. It fucking makes me so angry.
I hope having the conversations doesn't make it valid for this kind of hate. Listen, it's I have a lot of opinions on this man because I used to be a fan of his and I'm a stickler for comedy. So it was tough to hear Dave go this route. I'm with Dooley in this, but my biggest issue, and this is what I always try to explain to people, why people are upset, is that this feeds the fire that is already, we're trying to put it out. We're trying to get people to be on our side or to accept us as equals in this community. And you make statements like, trans women aren't women, and I'm never going to say that type of stuff. Not or true. You throw it in a joke here and there, or you can't have kids, so that doesn't make you. It's what are you talking about? You know what I mean? You've now thrown a lot of different people into this spill of your own dumbass bigotry that you did not do any research on, and you came out here and helped those who are also ignorant feel empowered in their ignorance. That's the issue. Yes, that is the big issue. You have fed a fire, and now we're having to deal with people who were almost there, maybe. And then you got to say some dumb shit, and now they're like, he thinks just like me. He must be right. Just like Trump,
Matt,
right?
I would also say, I watched the clips. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I did watch that section. And it's the other thing that made me mad is all of your references that you used to defend your point were white women. It's abundant.
It was come on now.
Jenner is what you reference here. Trans girls don't even fuck with Caitlyn.
Really don't.
They don't even fuck with her. I'm wondering how this conversation could be different or would be different if you sat down and you talked to Amaya Scott or T.S. Madison or fucking Dominique Jackson or any of the other Black trans women. Bitch, you could have even talked to Laverne, and I do think Laverne's a little more mainstream these days, but you could have talked to Laverne and And
This
exactly,
Instagram.
yes, come on,
Like
TS Biggie Smalls. That's the bitch I wanted to see right now. Exactly.
yeah, and you're not lying.
I don't think he ignored that. I think he actually called that to the carpet when he was like, "Gay people are gay until they need to be white." He actually implicit in that is this idea that black people and black gay people or black queer people rather. I'm sorry, let me not just lump it, but black LGBTQ people don't escape some of the same situations. So when he was like, if this person were black, that situation would have went down really differently. And that's true. Like if me and Chris were in an altercation, am I gonna call the cops? I'm probably not, because I know how that ends for both of us.
Well, see, that's the part where I was saying earlier where he had points that made sense, and it's like, yes, but then he would layer it with some other kind of bullshit, and it's like, I was just here with you, and then you went right there, brother. I can't stand that. I know the man's intelligent, but also dumb at the same time, is how this is really going. You know what I mean? It
Well,
says,
Blake, you
you
saw
can't
the entire
examine-
special.
Well, so I do think one, and I'm not about to defend Dave Chappelle first and foremost.
Are you sure? Because you got me nervous.
I'm not going. I do think many of the things that he has said and continues to say are problematic. I do think that the show needs to be watched in its entirety to see how he gets from point A to point Z from beginning to end. I do think that you should see that, because I don't. What I won't call him is transphobic. What I will call him is trans antagonistic. Some people will disentangle that how they want to. I think partially because I hate when people say like, oh, she's homophobic. And it's like, she's not scared of gay people. She just doesn't like them, which is a very different thing. I think what Dave is trying to say in his show, which is what one of the trans persons that he references in his show is that I'm having a human experience. And that is, as human people, particularly people who don't have the experience of living around a bunch of trans people all the time or being trans themselves, there are things that come up that we on this panel know are probably inappropriate to ask trans people or to inquire about or to make jokes about. He's not as privy to those things.
See, I saw the whole thing. Okay, because I had to watch it. I was with a group of people that wanted to watch it. So I watched it. And yeah, he did have some points in there, which is where I understand where Blake's coming from with the whole, there were things that were funny or did make sense that went with there. But when it got to the points that we're talking about now that are the hot points, even with what like line was being drawn to get us there, it still was on some bullshit. And I am going to call him transphobic, because people who normally fear things and end up hating them through that fear. So I think that Dave has a problem with trans women after this. Honestly, I think he has an issue with the LGBTQ community.
Hold on, Blake. But I want to. It's one of the like top Google things every year is fucking Kim Kardashian's ass. If you can take 10 seconds to Google somebody's booty meat, if you can take 10 seconds to go to Reddit and look up at a season's tea, if you can take 10 seconds to get on Google to figure out whatever the fuck it is that you're curious about, if you want to know the information or you feel like that information is needed, like in your life for your whatever, like the tools are there for you to understand. So like we are in the information age. Information is constantly available. You can pick up the little thing that's in your hand the whole fucking time. Instead of clicking on Facebook, click on dictionary or whatever the fuck you got to click on. Like the information is there for you to learn. It's available. It's accessible, and you can find it presented in very many different ways. If you don't like to read shit, go to YouTube. If you don't like YouTube, get you an Audible. Like it's
I mean,
for you.
She is lazy. She is lazy.
Okay,
saying,
but like that's a choice at this point.
Listen,
like
white people feared black people, and then out of their fear came hate. And then
that's bullshit to me. Like, oh, I didn't know. Okay, but like you didn't know. But did you stop to inquire? Did you stop to use your fucking resources to figure out the answer to the question before you got on this TV show? Like that's silly to me.
I think I.
Here, no, Blake, I don't would have heard it. Go ahead.
No, I'm not. I have some.
Can we highlight Mimi's comment? I think that is true. I agree with Mimi.
We're in that is the point. Age, but we're also in a confirmation bias age. Folks will find things that co-sign their sentiments.
That's true.
And while that's true, like as a gay of a certain age, like I can't say that I didn't laugh, because at one point those were jokes that I thought were funny. right? Like I
Yeah, he had some
understand.
funny jokes in there. I cracked a
But
couple.
even as they're related to like LGBTQ persons, like if you had found me 15 years ago, I would have had a very different reaction because my understanding of trans identity and of LGBTQ identity was very different a decade and a half ago. And so like I think I provide some grace because it's like I see how you found that funny, right? Like I found that funny 15 years ago. And so like I'm maybe what I'm asking is, Dave, I need you to catch up with the times if you're going to talk about people in this particular way. Like if you're going to make jokes where nobody's off limits, then at least be accurate in the things that you're saying. But as a comedian, I understand how you found that funny. Like his joke went in the other special where he's like, LGBTQ folks or LGB folks are in a car. The T comes in and it's like as somebody who's actually been doing social activist or social justice work forever, 10 years ago, everything that trans people have said and continue to say is 100% correct. But when you sit at that table with a bunch of lesbians, gays, and bisexual, like, cool, this is the chamber going on, and the trans person speaks up, it's like, fuck, I know what you're about to say is right, but god damn it if it doesn't sort of stall this process a little bit. Like that as an experience is funny, but it does come at the expense of somebody else's issue, right? And so that is, I think, the problem is we have to be careful with laughing at this issue.
I agree. Like I see that, but also like I'm a quote. Y'all know I'm good for quoting James Baldwin, but like there's an interview where he talks about like, you told me to wait for my grandfather's lifetime for us to get to where we needed to be. Then you took my father's lifetime and said we just need more time. And now you've taken my lifetime and I'm 60 or 70, whatever years old. And like, you're still asking for more time to make changes and to learn. James Baldwin died in 1990? Yeah, somewhere over there. There have been several more lifetimes since that. So like, I understand you, Blake. Like part of me wants to be soft. And I've changed a lot even in the last year, let alone the last 10 years. And I want to offer that grace and that opportunities for other people. But also, like, when it comes to my rights and my livelihood, like, I have the same question. Like, how many more lifetimes is it going to take? Like, are my kids going to still be talking about the same shit that the last 90, 100, 1,000 years people like talking? Like, that's bullshit.
To be clear, that's why I'm saying what trans people are saying or non-binary folks are saying, whatever is the issue that they bring to the table is not incorrect, right? Like, that is a valid issue that we have to address. But what I am saying is that there is some I won't say comedy, but when people have coalesced around something and then it's like what you've been in a meeting, you and 6 other people have been like, this is the direction we're gonna go, and one bitch is like, but by the way, did we think about this? All of y'all are like, god damn it, but you're not wrong. Like the person who brings that issue is like, but you're not wrong. So there is a interesting human experience, I think, that happens in that, where something about that can be viewed as comical. Should we be laughing at other people's expense? Probably not. But have we all as humans done it? Absolutely.
The thing is here, Jose, a panel of cis men talking on trans isn't exactly ideal either. Just saying we've never walked their shoes.
I think my experience is a little bit different, but I agree.
I
agree.
Okay. Oh my God. It almost feels like that's what you're taking from all of this when that's not what we're giving. When I'm referring to full on the experience of LGBTQIA plus, not just me. Okay. And I'm going to also take this further so that way we can understand how I can feel. I can hear everybody else too. I get where Blake's coming from. I'm not demonizing him or anything else like that. I'm saying with Dooley, everybody else in here too, whether y'all agree or disagree.
If you got a problem with it, at me.
Whether y'all disagree or not, you will not take my scales and unbalance the fuck out of me. But I am going to speak on a level of a person that has sat at many dinner tables and have been completely unable to grasp the conversation because they're talking so badly about my community. Because they heard a joke on someone special, call someone an F this, that, or TRA, and then finish the rest. And their conversations about it aren't the same as what y'all are saying with the listen to what he's talking about. It's the truth. Yeah, there was a lot of truth in what Dave had to say. I didn't say that. I didn't say he didn't say that. I said there was also funny jokes too, but it's what people give attention to that becomes a problem for people like me in a home where I don't feel comfortable when folks are laughing about that stuff and talking about, ew, that's disgusting. And yeah, I'm with Dave on that. And Dave didn't even say it like that. That's what you're not getting. You know what I'm saying? That what he said, while we can take and interpret in different ways or whatever, other people are going to rearrange it in a very destructive manner. And I've had to sit at a table for many years and deal with Eddie Murphy jokes, Bernie Mac jokes. Deal's not funny, so they never listen to him. Steve Harvey jokes, a bunch of people who have used the LGBTQIA community as punchlines. And while people can say it's sensitive and whatever, and I've been there, I've laughed at a couple of gay jokes there too. I've laughed at a few of those things because they were funny. At the end of the day, it's still like, why are we the focus? And why was this a moment? And why is this something that bothers you so much? But it's comedy. Bianca Del Rio be throwing every kind of race joke out there in the world too. You know what I'm saying? But it's tough. I hear people. I just want everybody to know that I am not trying to like be, oh, you can't have an opinion or you can't be different than what we're saying. But Blake has his opinion and I respect it. I'm glad we got to let you talk. Somebody was like, let him speak. We were trying to, baby. He was getting his words together. It's okay. I know you good. That's all that matters.
I just prefer a nuanced conversation instead of like assholes being offensive about it. That's
exactly.
Yeah.
Like we can have a conversation, without people like criticizing race stance, Julie stance.
I don't think I have a really controversial stance. By the way,
Me either.
I think what I'm saying is that trans people are right. Absolutely, and everything that you bring to the table, trans people are correct. Like, if you have an issue with it, like, girl, go to the top of the rooftop, go to the top of the rooftop and scream that you have an issue with it, and we will all wait. However, what I will say is, like, there are times when we coalesce, and it's like, bitch, why am I waiting? Because you got an issue, but your issue is right. That's
why this is the panel, and that's why these motherfuckers are up here, and that's why this is a core group. Do you understand?
I was also going to say, like, me and Blake are actually kind of like saying similar things, like. But we're just informed by two very different things, which is probably why we convert. So like Blake works in public health. Blake is we're both educated about the same thing very, very differently. I was a therapist, and so y'all don't know this, and I guess I'll share this with you now. But like, I was a part of something called the trans team. All of my clients were trans. Let me not say that. 95% of my clients were trans. And so actually, when trans folks were interested in talking about transition, talking about medication, and eventually talking about like surgery, if that's what they choose, like they had to come to me. And so I sat with many clients talking about their stories, talking about what they've been through. And at the end, they had to see me for a year. And I was the person that had to write a letter to the fucking state of New York being like, you know what? This bitch is all right. And go ahead and let them live their truth. Like that was me. So like when I hear topics like this, I feel a personal connection to them because I've been allowed to sit with trans people as they told their stories to me.
Yeah.
So that's why I personally feel very sensitive about this.
Jar, I see you and I understand where you're coming from as a trans woman, and I understand that from you, but this is about Dave talking about the community, and that's what we're discussing versus it just being about trans women. So we got the right people up here today to have that discussion. By all means, I can call some folks the next time in reference when that is the main source of topic here. But I'm talking about Dave.
Maybe T.S. Madison free.
Oh, and that's my sis.
Let's DM her.
That's my sis. So like, yeah. But at the same time, I am trying to be respectful of everybody's voices in the comment section as well as my own panel members, and understand that where we're coming from is I actually am not canceling Dave Chappelle. And people are like, canceling, no. I'm just holding him accountable for me not liking what he said because it made me feel some kind of way. I'll try him again next time. I do this with a lot of people. I may just not fuck with you. I'm not going to buy your shit. I'm not going to pay you nothing. I ain't going to watch your shows no more. But let me see you the next time you come out. Maybe something else will happen on this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Flame Monroe is a whole nother story when it comes to T.S. Madison. So I hear someone going, Flame, if you're using her as the voice and reason of this, nope. I'm just going to let you know that right now. Flame is cool, but Flame also has some opinions that are way left field. It applies to few, not to all. So again, this is just a lot. Cancel culture is weird. That's actually what this was really about with Dave Chappelle. He's like, fuck it, cancel culture. I'm getting paid. It is what it is.
Y'all really gotta let us rock though, because like
$60 million off Netflix.
Wow.
No, Jose,
what I was gonna say,
you fine.
like y'all really gotta chill out though. Like y'all want us to talk about controversial things, talk about things that you all can get excited about, but then y'all be in the comments actually like doing too much. So like, do y'all want us to actually have the conversation and bring these to the forefront, or do y'all want us to shut up and like not rock the boat? You can't have it both ways, baby. Which one do you?
I mean, because y'all be telling me, can we talk about this? And then the next time I get on there, it's like, well, but this didn't happen, and I'm like, I'm just right. But you know what? That's the show. That's what happened, y'all.
Last week, y'all wanted to talk about Squid Game, and then we started talking about it, and then the girls was getting DMs talking about why you spoiled it. Do you want to talk about it? Do you not want to talk about it?
You can't spoil something that's been on Netflix for 2 weeks, which I should tell you the ending.
Which part
right
do you
now.
want, baby?
Like, if you haven't watched it, that's your fault.
Either way, we're here.
Turn the fucking shit off.
We're here.
We're here. That's coming out on October 11th. Don't forget to catch that on HBO. Very excited. I would have been at the premiere. Unfortunately, I was not able to make it, but I was able. I had a little way to go. I was kind of mad. I was a little sad because everybody was at the premiere. Everybody was there. I wish I posted the pictures, but Silky even performed like in the middle of the show.
I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, it was. She did a whole little routine and everything. But yeah, I would just like to say with this one with Dave and everybody else, I know this is some really touchy shit. There's a lot of things going on with these celebrities nowadays, and accountability is a key word that's being used. As we as people need to continue having these conversations, whether it makes us uncomfortable or not, so that way we can educate each other on things. I can be wrong, we can be wrong, y'all can be wrong, everyone can be. But we also have some truth in what we say, and if we listen to each other, we can get to the point of things. We can figure it out. When we don't talk is when we have problems, okay? No, Blake, Silky did not pour water on her head. Her wig stayed intact.
Shut up, Blake. Shut up, Blake. God, shut up, Blake. Shut up.
I'm sick of you.
Bitch, you see it. Shut up.
But yes, that part, Quan. I'm tired of it being disrespected too. And at the same time, like, it's weird. Like, there's so many different ways to look at this. I normally mind my goddamn business because of stuff like this. Because it's just like, girl, I can't even, like, fuck her. I'm just not gonna watch it no more. But I can't get into it. But yeah,
man, what I will say is, like, ultimately, I'm hopeful.
Yeah,
and I say that, like, within a historical context, we are literally just repeating the history of humanity, like quite literally, like to the letter. So, like, in the history of man, especially within like the recent history of man, like whenever equality steps up, whenever people are getting rights, whenever we actually start focusing and making progress, you have what's called the conservative reaction. And so that's when when the church people and when it's literally an attack on information. It happened back in the 1800s during the Enlightenment, back when they were trying to start America. It happened again when they started doing all the scientific shit with Newton, all that shit. They called it the devil. Like, it literally happens every fucking time. So, like, niggas is just nigging, and hopefully within the next 50 to 100 years, girl, we'll see some more progress, and our kids won't be doing the same fucking shit. Hopefully.
They all look the same.
But, like, history literally repeats itself.
Blake, you know I'm not lying. That statement.
It's the civil rights movement.
Child,
like, just track the shit.
There's gonna be a bunch of Halle Berrys running around here, boy. I'll tell you that. Listen, they said that too. They were saying, like, in the next 50 years, like, everybody's gonna just start to blend together, and then this color conversation's gonna be
also
very
not
weird.
True.
It's not true.
That's also not true. That's also a part of eugenics, but that's for another episode, baby. That's not tonight.
That's for people who don't do science.
Right.
Clearly, I'm a Christian up in here. Let me get back to these heathens over here. Thanks, y'all, for tuning in. I'm done having this conversation right now. Please and thank you. I'll let people get back to what they were doing. I'm going to go ahead and get people's social medias out the way so you know where you can follow them. Dooley, you first.
Yes, I know I said a lot today. If you have feelings, you can find me at all of these places. Yes, I will respond. Don't text me, text me. You can find me on Instagram at _DulyNoted_, on the Twitters, where you can see all the fun, cool things. Me just living on the timeline. We can leave. I know that's right. Come on, Auntie Joy. Come on, Auntie Joyce.
Because as
Tell
soon
the
as they
girls.
both said that, that's where my mind went, and I was like, oh god.
Tell the girls, Auntie Joyce. But yes, underscore duly noted underscore is where you can find me on Twitter. I'm a hoot there. You can find me on Instagram at duly noted as presented below. That's DOOLEY underscore NOTED for all of my content. You get the gym selfies, you get the food and everything in between. You will probably get some thirst traps this week because I lost 5 pounds. Work. You can also find me at Dooley Does Food solely for my food content. And also like, share, comment, subscribe. Follow me on YouTube. The name of my channel is Dooley Does Food. There should be a new video out this week. If not, it'll be out early next week, baby. I'm giving y'all a cute Asian-inspired chicken dish. It's going to be fun. I'm recording tomorrow.
Fabuloso in a pot. Jamar84, things people can see you in, help you, support you, all that in the above.
All that good stuff. So you can find me on all social media platforms at Jamar84. That's JAMAR84, with the exception of TikTok, Jamar840. You guys can check out The Assistant 2, currently streaming on YouTube. If you want to get the cinematic version, which is the one that I personally like, it's in my bio. Check us out. Gotten a lot of great feedback about it. Also, you can check out, upcoming Circle Atlanta episodes. We're on episode 7, should be dropping tomorrow. Yeah.
Reunions coming soon.
Business partnerships with Lexquisite.com. That's also in my my bio. We're going to be coming out with like a little vamp lip gloss in a bit.
Oh, a lippy poo. I'll send you my address. You can send it to me, and I will try it on TikTok.
Oh, period.
Cue the song that everyone's using for nothing. Blakesha.
Blame it on the edit. Blame it on.
No, bitch, I said it.
Wrong song. Sorry.
Wrong
No,
song.
bitch, I said it.
No, bitch, I said it.
We love y'all too. We appreciate y'all for letting us have these conversations, and also for putting your input, whether you agree or disagree. We're here to have these conversations. Blakesha, your 2 links.
Yes, you can find me on Instagram at RowleyB or barf_1, or you can find me on Twitter at BARowley86 talking about nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can find her on Pornhub at Boy by Double.
No, you can't, girl. She's not on Pornhub. She's on Just Her Fans. Thank you.
Oh, she getting paid. Okay.
Work. Bitch, you see it?
Bitch, you see it.
Bitch, you see it?
I hate these hoes. Okay, C Diggy One, social media, please.
You can follow me on my YouTube. It's C Diggy One. For Housewife reviews. Insecure's coming up. I'm going to review that. Housewife All Stars on Peacock. I'm going to do that.
Can we do it together?
Oh my god, I will. I love Insecure. You're talking this shit.
Hey,
can we do it together?
It has to be a whole nother panel now because I just got.
I know everything about. See, I know everything about Insecure. Can we do it together?
Sure. I wouldn't mind a joint review.
Y'all heard it today.
Talk about it.
You got to answer your phone too, bitch. Okay, let's talk about C Diggy.
In the words of Cogsworth, don't make promises you don't intend to keep.
That, and we'll also be covering on the panel too. But like Chris said,
yes, I'm excited. I love that show.
I love
it. Matt, can we also cover the Wonder Years?
The Wonder Years is good.
It's everything.
The Wonder Years
is everything.
Good. Chris, what are your social? Did you?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, man.
C Diggy One on Twitter and Instagram, and then I do pop roast as well on Alexander Rogers' channel, and it's available on Spotify and Apple as well.
Thank you, Chris. I appreciate you so
much. I started a whole new topic of conversation. I'm sorry.
Please.
I was like, totally. We were almost finished.
Right.
I was like, that was my bad too.
My chicken come in a few. So.
Oh, okay. All right. Y'all know where to find my ass. Linktree. Hit a branch. Grab some fruit. Chew on it. There will be no snakes up there. This is not the Garden of Eden. Enjoy me on all my other pages. Airtime. Partnered with them. Hey, Airtime. Love you. I use that gift card you gave me for my birthday. Tuesdays and Thursday shows with them.
Can I get a gift card?
No.
Stereo app, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We got podcasts, Food Port on Mondays, online dating that goes to run on Wednesdays, and Fortunate Rants on Fridays. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Justin will be back next week. He did confirm with me. Mom had a shoot today. She's a model and stuff. But yeah, Justin will be here next week. We'll also be talking about We're Here and Drag Race Canada, because that will also be starting this upcoming week. So
that's Wednesday?
That is the 14th.
Drag Race.
It's the 14th. That's also Thursday.
Damn, I gotta watch UK and Canada on the same day.
Wait.
Oh my god, I've got so much TV to watch.
They
Are they really?
No, Drag Race Canada season 2. Girl, this says the 14th. I'm on screen.
Wow, they're gonna have 2 different seasons of Drag Race happening at the same time.
That's crazy.
Why the fuck would you do that? And they're gonna air at different times. Because, UK, it starts out there, which is why it starts early here. And then Canada, what time was that? I think that was like at midnight when it came out.
It was like the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess, okay. I'm going to be busy. And then Dragula will be on the 19th, everybody, after that, which is a Tuesday. Thank God. Thank God. But that will be on a Tuesday. So just remember, don't forget, I'll be posting all this week to remind y'all. So the Drag Race Multiverse, yeah, right there. Okay. Hey, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. We're gonna let people get to their food. I'm about to make something my damn self. Have a good one. Jamar, tell your mama said hi. Puss. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Listen. Yeah.